attention as children. A lot of them are like, we need to be loved too, but they're not talking about the words that you're using. And I love the word choice. The same level of care and attention. Children require an insane amount of attention. Children require an insane amount of care. Hey, Lenathan. So that's, I think,
Oh,
I really appreciate the word choice. Not they wanted to be treated like children, but they want the same amount of care. They want the waking up, waking
Yo,
up.
bitch. Why is there some bullshit on here?
hold up. Hold up. Wait a second. Go ahead, East.
Yeah, they want the same type of care as a child. Basically, they want you to stick their titty in their mouth and feed them. They want you to do airplane noises, to go, open up, you know what I'm saying? They also want the same amount of attention as a child, which is crazy because there's children that literally require an immense amount of attention. That's really all I wanted to say. I just really appreciate the word choice, and I'm gonna get I'm gonna think about something else too. I'm gonna say whatever.
Now, I agree with you. You know, it's interesting. TikTok got a fee say fine drop in gas so people can come without approval. That don't sound good at all. That sound like some no, I don't want to do
Yo,
that.
can I speak now, bitch?
Oh, he antsy.
Yeah,
He real antsy. He
yeah,
must have been a hard day at work today.
yeah.
What's
You
up,
got
Lynn?
God damn.
you got to get the cock out your mouth before you speak to us. Go ahead and click go. Get that dick out your
Don't
throat.
do that. See, okay, I gotta correct you on two things because you triggering me with both.
You guys are the only ones who.
Stop. Hold on, Mr. Nigga. Um, Stop calling me Lenathan because I got an ex named Jonathan, and you triggering me by associating me with it. Um,
No.
Thank you,
go,
Nevin.
just use what Frank say. He called me Benjamin, and I like that because like I'm where the money reside. You know what I'm saying?
How much
Where the money
jizz have you
Um,
got
reside?
in your
Where the
mouth?
money reside? Hey.
and then like don't do that because Tara know what that remind me of. What
That's
that
what I was thinking
remind
of
me
when she did it.
Now I
When
gotta
she did it, I was
know.
like,
No, now
no.
I gotta know. Now I need to
We gotta
know.
send you the
We're
videos.
gonna
Send me
send
the
you the video.
video,
Yeah,
please.
we'll have a after meeting, a
Okay.
Believe me,
decompression.
you'll never want to do it again.
Yeah,
Oh my
just trust me,
god.
don't do it.
Okay.
Um, but I think men desire to have the same level of care and attention as children because they don't want to step into the role of manhood. So they resume the role of
You ain't
like
even wifey type.
childhood. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like a Peter Pan syndrome. Um, but like to me, like manhood is sexy if you actually do it. Like don't why would you want to be catered to like a baby? Like that
What
shit ain't
video y'all
cute.
that touch on the
You don't
booty?
have no
Yeah,
you don't
shark,
have
get him,
no
shark.
power. You don't have no like authority.
You don't have
And
shit.
you
Women
put
haven't
yourself
invented
in
shit.
the role of victim when you do that.
Wait your turn. Oh, never mind. He's gone.
Oh, he dropped or Tara dropped him.
No, I dropped him. He doing too much. Like he can't
Dang.
even have a conversation. He just wanna
Y'all are
be a
some
bitch.
terrible trolls. Like
No,
the
How y'all doing?
no. I'm gonna tell you why, Lynn. We just getting started. It's gonna fuck the conversation up too much. Like we just getting started. He can come later with that bullshit.
okay, there's some terrible trolls. They need to take notes from Coco and Mocha. Those the best trolls on the app. But anyway, um,
Y'all niggas come later when we already got the conversation started. Y'all can't be in
right,
too angry. What's up,
like
Mark?
the best.
Oh my
How y'all
bad.
doing?
Hold up, Mark. Hold up, Mark. Hold up, Mark. Go ahead, Lynn.
But yeah, I was just saying, like, resuming the role of a child, like, and trying to fit yourself into like a woman's life as a child or fighting for her attention as a child is not, there's nothing sexy about it. There's nothing attractive about it. And it just, I, I don't understand why men want to be the victims like so bad. Like, take some authority and power over your life and just, drop your nuts.
Thank you, Lane. Go ahead, Mark.
So just from reading the title, I haven't heard none of the previous conversation and none of that. Just scroll past and stop. I can't speak for all men, but I don't think men desire the same level as care and attention as children. I think men desire attention and care from a partner that they provide for. So if my girlfriend, my best friend, my whoever, if I'm hearing her talk about her problems, if I'm spending my money on her, if I'm, doing all these things that as a man should do, when I sit down and have the time to want care and attention, I don't think that should just be equivalent to as a child. Because men have feelings too. It doesn't matter if, the nigga could be overly hard and nonchalant and all that shit. Don't matter. A nigga has feelings too. So if I want attention and care, why does it have to equate child? Why can't it
Let me
just
tell you
be?
one of the motivations for this prompt. I was thinking about that question that like circulate on Facebook like every 2-3 months, depending on your algorithm, about like who do you serve first, the man or the children? And men would be crashing out about the fact that they should be served before children. Which I mean, I'm saying crashing out, but throwing a tantrum. Because they want to be treated like the eldest child. So like, what's your thoughts on that?
So yes, so when you put it like that, if niggas is
Thank you,
really
Nova.
saying that shit,
Yeah, that was
then
that happened. Like it was a very calming conversation.
shit, I can't even say
A
nothing.
big
Yeah.
piece of chicken too. Like I don't know. As a parent, to me, a man who is a parent, you even like if your kid is hungry, right? Even if you worked hard all day and I was at the sawmill working hard and I provide for this family. But if your kid was hungry, you telling me that you not gonna give your kid extra food. Like I don't got no kids, but when my niece, if I eat my food and my niece still like, can I have some more food? Can I have some of yours? I'd be like, yeah, you can have some more. Like, cause I don't know they babies, but a man being like, give me the big piece of chicken and your kid is hungry, it's kind of crazy to
Well,
me.
Yeah,
the
because
thing,
you
Yeah,
would
they
think parents would go without for their
but the
kids.
thing is, you're not with your
right.
child. You're with your husband. So if you marry a man, right, and y'all have kids, that child is only gonna be with y'all for 20, 22, 23 years at the max. After that, if you didn't spend all your time babying your child, overly giving your child all the attention, obviously your husband, man, whoever is gonna feel some type of lack of
Yeah,
that.
begging a child was
Mark,
crazy.
you didn't
But
hear what
that's
I
the but
said.
that's what I'm saying. Because he just said the thing though, right?
Yeah.
So it's like by giving your children attention, why does the man feel like it was a competition in the first place? He should have been right alongside with you, giving
Before that
attention to the
child came, it was
children.
the man.
No, what she's saying is, why do you feel like, why aren't you right along with the women? Just basically what she just said, giving the child the equal amount of attention. Why do you feel like giving that child that level of attention somehow takes away the level of your attention? Why do you want the same type of attention that a child requires?
But you gotta think about it. No, fuck the mom. Like, fuck the partner. Cause y'all, like, think about it. Fuck the partner. And you asking, well, why? Or when the kid turned 18, why are you, as a man, seeing a child is hungrier than you, but you like, no, if I'm the man, I want the big
I've
piece of
never really
chicken.
even seen a man
Like,
do that.
what are
I
you?
don't know.
Is that not nature though?
Hold on, three. That might be you, but Mark said you with your man for years, so you should automatically feel that way towards him. But it don't got nothing to do with the woman. Let's say I cooked the food and I left the food out, and I went to the bathroom, and your kid come up to you, or the woman go to the bathroom, your kid come up to you and say, "I want the big piece of chicken, Daddy." You gonna say, "Nah, that's Daddy chicken." Like,
But the father
I'm the
should
All
have
right,
the
wait,
man of the
right
wait,
to do
house.
that. He should have the
wait.
right
Hold
to
up,
do
real
that.
quick. Hold up,
And
real quick,
sometimes
Mark.
kids don't even
Hold
eat
up,
all
hold
their
up,
food.
LA. I'm gonna get everybody in the conversation. Go ahead,
The
Chicago.
only thing.
Hold up,
Okay,
Mark. Hold up, Mark. We you bring it back up doing open panel. Go ahead, Chicago. That way they ain't gotta sit up there. Chicago, you on mute.
And
My bad, my bad.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing?
Wonderful.
That's good. No, I just feel like, first of all, when you say why do men desire the same level as children, or the care and attention as children, first of all, what men are you dealing with?
Exactly.
Obviously, you ain't dealing with men.
Hold
You're
up,
dealing with
hold up, real
boys.
quick. Hold up, real quick.
Boys.
No, you just heard what Mark said. It's so weird. Men in general. It's not who the men I'm dealing with. Is why do you not have the ability to like perceive what's going on around you? How can you not? Like when I reference that conversation, yeah, that's a very occurring conversation here on Facebook, but you see on other platforms, but you also see the talking point. You see it everywhere. So for you to be like, oh, why just from your experience? That means you just can't conceptualize what's going on around you. And I think that's even more interesting than you trying to throw it on me. That was crazy.
It's because women are the ones
Hold
that
that
are
LA. Hold that LA. Let
bringing
him
this to
respond. Hold
everybody.
that LA. Calm down. You gonna get attention, sweetheart. Go ahead, Chicago. You want to say something in response?
But see, this is the thing. So we're not even arguing. We're trying to have a conversation, right? And for somebody that trying to make a point, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to get their point out of there before everybody else talks. What I'm trying to say is like, I'm a single guy. I have my daughters with me. I've been having them ever since they were 3 years old. I don't desire no other
But that's
woman's
the thing. Now, hold
attention.
up, real quick, because now you trying to censor yourself. Like I was hoping you could respond to you trying to make it a personal thing for me. Like I literally had that response, and now you wanted something different and give me
No, no,
pushback.
but see, that's the thing. You take it as personal to you.
No, no,
I
no.
never said it was you.
All right, you're not keeping up. You're not keeping
No,
up.
I am. You're not letting
No,
me
no, no,
keep
no.
up.
Look, I
That's the
literally
problem
just
with.
All right.
responded, and you're
Let
not
me
responding to what I said. Hold up, LA, relax. You're not responding to what I said, and now you want to tell us your life story and who live in your household. It's getting
No, I'm not.
weird.
I'm not. I'm not telling you my life story. I'm giving you examples. The question is, why do men desire the same level of care and attention as children? Correct.
That's
So
what we
I'm giving you an
said.
example. When I said, "What men are you dealing with?" I didn't tell you. I didn't say, "What men are you dealing with?" I didn't say that. I'm asking, what kind of men came into your
Yeah,
life?
that's what I'm
That
saying.
you,
You
Okay,
keep trying to center the conversation. I don't. All right. Chicago,
this
maybe
is
you
the
can't
thing.
do it because you either hold up real quick because you either centering around me or centering around yourself. Go ahead, LA.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, women are always trying to down talk men, but like, what kind of men, like, have you had that made you ask this?
I don't understand the thing.
Hold
It's a
on,
real question. Answer it.
hold on, pause. Y'all gotta pause for a minute. Let's do this. And saying what kind of men have we dealt with, y'all are acknowledging that it's men out there who do that. So
And
stick
we're
to
not
that
saying there
point.
isn't.
Not the majority,
Regardless,
bro.
hold on. It don't matter if it's the majority. It don't matter. It don't matter. Shut the fuck up and just speak on the
It's
men who
women
do.
that
Reason why
fucking
you
act
up
like
here
men.
asking
It's women who do
Speak
all
questions.
type of
on
shit. You
the
don't talk
men
about the
who
majority women.
do
Bitches up here
it.
asking dumbass shit.
Hold
Is
But
the
it's
reason
a
why
on.
you
it's a
up here
lot of
asking
it's
this
a
shit?
lot of
Hold
hold on.
on.
Let me say something because there's a
Hold
lot of
That's
on.
topics
No,
crazy.
where
Somebody
Mark.
just heard
Hold
it's a
that.
lot.
on.
Y'all reflecting.
Mark. Mark. If y'all don't
There's
want to
some women
have the
that don't take care of
I'm
their
about to
children. There's
remove
some women who
y'all.
don't
Mark.
provide for their family. I could say
If y'all don't want to have the conversation about the prompt, move the fuck on. Copy the words from the prompt and change the shit to women and go live about the shit for all we fucking care. We don't give a shit. We not gonna come to your live and we not gonna request on the panel and ask why the fuck is it about women and not men. We just gonna move on throughout TikTok streets until we find a live that we want to talk about. Don't bring your ass up here and turn the conversation into women. It ain't about women. God damn it.
hey, can I say something? So the question is, why do men desire the same level of care? And
No, the answer was no. I'm trying to see who was at and who was next. Oh, Chicago went. Go ahead, the biggest.
That's
You
crazy.
on mute.
All I gotta say is,
Fuck this bitch.
Hold up, real quick.
look,
Fuck that bitch.
Oh
look.
God.
So
Y'all niggas hurt.
How
That's
women know you.
crazy.
the men
So you hold
y'all
up. So you
talking about,
hold up. So y'all just gonna do the same thing. Go ahead, old boy. Maybe you can give it a try.
The answer is it ain't all men. It's not all men.
Hey, Marilyn.
You trying to put that in the
Okay,
play
you're
for
talking
every
about if it's
man.
not all
It
men.
ain't all
Okay,
men.
hold on,
It's
X-Man.
only the men that
Hold
desire to
on.
be a
Wait. So
child.
if it's not all men, can you talk about the men that do it then?
Yo, they
Are y'all
got daddy
capable
issues.
of doing?
They got mama issues.
Are y'all
They got
capable of
daddy and
doing
No,
mama
it?
issues.
no, he's throwing a tantrum. This nigga literally up here throwing a tantrum.
Nah, you just pissed me off
No,
because
no,
your mouth.
no. I pissed you off because of my prompt. All right, whatever.
Because the way you talk to these men in
No,
here, you
hold
want
on,
an
sir.
opinion.
Just go ahead, shut up. Don't nobody want to hear your tantrum. Thank you,
But the
Breathless.
man pay for your
Y'all
meal.
niggas big man. It's fucking crazy. What's up, Fab Frequency? Your connection fucked up. You gotta try it again.
Yo, what's going on?
Salutations, sir.
How do you equate men wanting the same attention as children?
You
I
can't
don't
answer
get
my
that.
question with a question.
I'm just trying to figure out how do you come up with that
Hold up,
equation.
sir. Sir, you're gonna answer my question with a question.
If you change this prompt, Tara, to give us advice, like if you wrote give the women advice on top, the men will come up and answer that question
Okay, so
gladly. They will talk about the niggas who do this shit and
I've never
exclude
seen
themselves.
I've never seen men wanting
Yeah, because
attention
you
like children.
probably haven't dated a man. You probably haven't been in a relationship with a man, unless you have.
That's why I asked you what men are you seeing want attention like
Well, all
children.
right,
That's
since you have a question, hold up. Won't you listen instead of speaking? Go ahead, Shane.
Oh, hello, hello.
Salutations. What's going on?
Well, I like your accent. Why do men desire the same level of care as children? Because they were. I heard a young lady say, women were raised to be mothers, and men were raised to be sons. And I believe that wholeheartedly. They do want the big piece of chicken. They want to be the oldest child in the house. Like wives constantly say, my man child, my four children, including her husband. Like it's constant and it's insufferable. And I just don't get why they act like that. It's so fucking annoying. I'm Lynn.
Yeah, probably like self-awareness is crazy. What's up, Yerk? Ginger, yep. Signal messed up. You might want to try it again.
I got a like
Hold on real quick before you ask the question. Tell us your thoughts.
I really can't give thoughts because I don't like you have to give me examples like how do men act
All
like
right, okay. What's up, that Mo? He don't know what's going on.
nah I do I just want
No,
Hi.
examples.
no, no,
Like, you
no, no.
can't
If you
just
need
throw shit in
examples,
Hi.
the
you need to listen to the conversation.
Hi.
I'm listening but
Hi.
you have to give
Sir,
an
Well,
example.
hold up,
I
sir. You
agree.
said you didn't know. Hold
I
up.
agree. I agree. I do think that it's man childs. They got issues with their moms that they need to address. Like, and I also think that they need to stop making it where we live in the 1920s, where women have to cook, clean, and do all this stuff for them, and it's a condition thing where you men can't stand alone at all. Like you have to depend on a female for like everything, and it starts with your parents. If you don't teach your children independence, codependency away from the parent, then these are the type of men we have: man childs for everything.
We buy everything y'all need. What the fuck y'all talking?
Hold
First
on,
of
hold
all,
on. Not the
wait a
calm
minute. First of
down.
all,
Hold
first of
up.
all, wait a
Shut
minute.
your
Time
mouth.
out.
Stop. This
Calm
Wait a
nigga
minute. Time out.
Hold on,
I'm gonna
talking
hold
he
on.
need a
talking
Wait a
timeout
about
of
minute.
the
shut
He
kids.
up.
do need a
Fuck you
timeout.
niggas.
Let me
Shut
tell you
up.
something.
Fuck you
Let me
niggas
tell you
is
something.
pigs.
You need
Y'all
to first and
Replay is
foremost.
on.
I will say,
y'all
I'll be the
niggas the
first. I will
pigs.
be no. First of all, I'll be the first one to say that I
You
pay. Wait. I pay my own bills. First of all, I pay my own bills. I drive my own car. I pay for everything. Ain't no man pay for nothing for me. Therefore, there's nothing that a man can't do that I can't do. Therefore, I don't depend on no man.
I know
Even when a
that's
man
right.
is present, I tell him I don't depend on you for nothing. Until a man makes a woman comfortable to depend on a man, she's going to depend on herself. She's going to always be in survival mode. And if men act like you, why would you depend on a man who acts like you? I don't care if you pay my bills. If you're in my house and you say you're going to provide, do that. But don't sit there and pitch the idea of I'm a provider, I'm going to do this and do that, and then you still think you're going to disrespect.
Understood.
Absolutely not.
Hold
I
on, won't you
disagree.
say
Absolutely
advice
not.
real quick? Stop, don't
Hello.
defend yourself against some shit some niggas say. That's crazy. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Lana.
half of these niggas live in a basement, so and their mom's
Okay,
basement.
period.
So
Half of them don't even know how to survive on
Right.
their
I'm
own.
like, I'm like,
Greetings.
70% of women who are in relationships are in egalitarian relationships. 70%.
Exactly.
That's true.
So
That's
there's
true.
not a lot of men who providing. Furthermore,
Amen.
Exactly.
second of all, I want to say this to the women: have expectations of niggas. The moment they take you out on a date, what the fuck we talking about? I don't have no expectations from a man until he blah 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 blah. No, if you ain't had expectations from a nigga and you gave him some coochie, you losing. The moment a
Facts.
motherfucker get my number, I have expectations of you. I have
Mhm.
expectations you gonna be consistent. I have expectations you gonna try to court me the right way. I have expectations that you gonna take me on a good date and try to impress me. Those are my expectations, and if the expectations ain't met, then a nigga gotta go. I
Amen.
have
Right.
expectations. Stop
Mhm.
saying we don't have expectations for
Mhm.
men
Exactly.
until blah 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 blah. No, the expectations need to start right away.
Amen.
I agree.
So
I
I'm
Go
gonna
think
ahead,
start
Hold up,
real
no,
quick.
no, y'all, hold up. Ginger ain't go yet. Go ahead, Ginger. Ginger, you on mute.
Okay, there I am.
Right. These men will try to
Greetings,
shame you out of having
everyone.
Hold up,
expectations
Black
too.
Betty.
Right. Greetings, everyone. I was just scrolling and I saw it and I wanted to just jump in and add my 2 cents. Why do men desire the same level of care and attention as children? Because for one, they don't have the same mindset as a woman. They think with one side of their brain at a time, so they're a little bit slower to expectations and things that are common sense. No shade to the men. It's just your DNA. You're genetically made that way.
That's not
For
true.
number two,
that's definitely true.
it was, yeah, it's definitely true. It's scientifically proven that they think with one side of their brain at a time. Second, they
No, I'm
have
saying
an
you giving them
issue.
an excuse. Thank you, Felicity. When y'all say stuff like that,
No,
y'all giving them excuse.
it's not an excuse, my love. It's not an excuse. I've had a man even know it and say it. And that's why they're
That's supposed to
all,
make it
look,
true. The man
from
said it. I'm
DNA,
saying
from the devil
no,
up.
no,
No,
no. I'm
it's,
saying listen what I'm
baby, just do
saying.
your
Y'all said
research. Just do your research, baby.
no. Listen to what I'm saying. Y'all stay giving these niggas a fucking excuse. There's no fucking reason you should be acting like that. There's
Amen.
no excuse for that. That's the
Amen.
problem. Once you say, well, y'all do this, blah blah blah, you're giving them a out. That's the
Amen.
problem. Hold
That's
on.
fair. That's fair.
Go ahead, Ginger. That's what I'm trying to say. I had muted you, Ginger.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, and second of all, they have issues with their mom. Their mom didn't give them the proper
All right. I'm gonna
training that
hold
they
up. Now you
needed.
blaming their
That part,
mama.
yeah, that part I can't
Hold
agree
up,
with.
Shane. You don't went
Sorry.
to saying they fucking handicapped. Now it's their mama fault. Like, hold them in accountable.
I do, but you have to realize that genetically they're inferior to us. We're genetically superior to a man.
So why you
If
blaming
you
his
look at it,
mama? Hold up. Why his mama gotta take the blame? That's a
because
grown ass
sometimes
man.
because some men are raised in a household where the mama got to be the daddy too. A woman don't know how to raise a man and give them those silent signals that a man can give a
Oh, you
man.
a problem.
So
That's not true.
they have a distorted way of thinking already because
So yeah, that's
the
what I'm
mama
saying. Like
trying to be the
you
man
like
and
I
the
said, you
woman.
giving them excuses and now you blame it on a woman. That's fucking crazy.
No, it's not excuses.
No, you
Scroll
definitely
right on,
is.
sis. If you do a little more research, you'll see where I'm coming from.
Look. You mad at
I've been
me?
around the
Like I
block a
done did
long
it. That shit
time.
It
crazy.
don't mean you
No,
got
I'm not.
wisdom. It
Trust
don't
me,
matter
baby,
how
I'm
many
not
times
mad.
you get around the block. It don't mean you have the wisdom. Because let me tell you something. I think the women in your generation, the one who messed up, and the generation right before yours, the one who messed up the generation of men that we have to deal with because of the excuses y'all give them. Oh, girls mature faster than boys. Oh, y'all fast tail little girls. Oh, women just are blase, blase, blase. Oh, make him your husband's son. Oh, don't make him cook and clean and do all the things of a responsible adult. You supposed to do this for your man. You supposed to do that for your man. You, Shirley and Barbara Ash generations, fuck these men up. So I don't think that y'all have the moral high ground to tell anybody anything. Because
Not my
our generation is raising young men who are more likely to go to college than prison. So since
my
you
son,
know
my
everything,
no, I
let's
never
talk
said
about
I knew
that.
everything. I said what I do know of men because I've done the research. It's not an excuse. It's just that's
It is
if you
excuse.
watch
So you're
Animal Planet, you can.
coddling. You are coddling,
No, I
and
don't
nothing you
coddle at
said.
all.
No. Yes, you
Oh,
did.
I don't
And
coddle,
everything you
sweetie,
said,
at
you didn't
all.
hold them niggas accountable for shit. You gave them every excuse in the book, and their
I didn't
mama.
give an excuse. You said why do they act like that? And from my research, this is what I've gathered. They act like that because they got mama issues
Well,
or
your
they daddy
research
wasn't
must be
there.
flawed.
And who flawed?
Well, you're
Now
actually
your research
contradicting
is flawed.
yourself. You're contradicting yourself because you're saying that genetically we're superior and genetically they're
We are.
inferior, and that's why they act like that. But then you're also saying that it's also the mom to blame, which means that it's the nurturing that's to blame. And if they would have had a father in the household, they wouldn't act like that. But then that would also mean that they're not genetically inclined to act like that.
Hmm.
You see how you contradict yourself? That doesn't make no sense.
Well, if that's the way you feel, then I can't argue with that. But what I'm saying is
All right.
they have issues because of the environment. Even though the mama is a double X, she still had to probably cook, clean, work, come home, try to raise a man child, and no man in the
You know
house to give
the
him those
mamas had daughters
signals.
too. Hold on, the mamas had the daughters too. So
Yeah,
why you giving the niggas
yeah.
a fucking excuse? That don't make sense.
I'm not giving them an excuse
You
because we're
are
not
look.
talking about the women, just like you told the
No,
men.
no, no,
We're
no,
not
no.
talking
That's
about the
not what
women
I'm
because
saying. You're saying, well, the mama had to do all these other things. You act like it was just little boys in the house. It don't make no damn sense.
no,
And,
we're not talking about the girls. We're talking about the boys.
right, and then
So
if I may
that's
add, if I just may add really quickly, all of what you said, none of what you mentioned were the patriarchy or misogyny or anything like that. So I'm just curious, do you think that also has an issue to do with why men act the way they do?
you speaking to me, Ginger?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
The patriarchy or misogyny of how they treat women?
Yes, do you think those things have big reasons as to why men act the way they do and why they treat women the way they do?
Yeah, the patriarchy affects more than
The,
just
the,
women. It affects men, and
Correct, correct.
it frames their mindset and the way that they act and react to things based on
Right,
socialization. That's what she's
right.
referring to, from what I'm gathering.
okay. I just feel like from what I've experienced in my lifetime, this is what I've come
Can
to
you
see.
answer her question?
Is it the patriarchy or the misogyny? It's both. If the man
Okay.
is absent, they form their own way of doing things and handling women.
I guess that's
So
close enough.
And most times
no, it's not
they
actually,
Thank you.
because
I was trying to be polite.
the
I was trying to be polite.
patriarchy, I passed that. On this app, I've been on this app a long time.
Yeah, I'm just starting.
The patriarchy and misogyny. If that's the problem, then it won't matter if the man is there or not, because he gonna teach him the same thing. Because the problem is the way that men are socialized.
Right.
All right, we
I
can
guess
move
if you
on.
I don't see where a man has I guess go ahead, move on.
Yeah,
Y'all don't understand
you're
me.
gonna
It's
take no.
fine.
It's not that we don't understand. You want to coddle these niggas bad, and it is. Listen, if that's
I
what you
don't
want to do.
coddle. I promise you I
You
don't
don't. No,
coddle. I
you
don't.
coddling right now. Let's go ahead, pleasure.
What's going on? Hope everybody's having a good day. I am a bit confused. A man should not want the same level of care and attention as a child. But if a man tells you he doesn't need or want anything from you but box,
That's not a dude you go keep around either. So what's the midline? Like, how much care and attention should you give a man?
Sorry, that question too wide of a range. Be more specific.
Well, I mean, when you think about the care and attention you give a child, you make sure they're fed, you make sure they're clothed, you make sure they're emotionally secure, you make sure they're rested, and they're healthy and happy and taken care of. If you're saying a man should not ask that of you, but at the same time, if I tell you I can take care of all that
Hold
myself,
up. Real quick, I just want to be clear. You just described what a woman would do for her child, and you said that's what a man would ask of you.
well, I mean, I think that's consideration of any human being that you share your life with,
You just
right?
proved your point just by saying that.
So if you're my woman, I shouldn't make sure you're taken care of. I shouldn't make sure you're happy. I shouldn't make sure you're
No,
healthy.
I'm talking about what you just said. You just explained what a woman would do for her child, and then say that's what the man expects from her, sir. That's what you said.
Right. What did I list?
So, listen, go ahead, Black Buddy. Hey, you can wait for open panel.
Yeah. So when it comes to men, obviously, like they want to be treated like they were treated when they were children. They want somebody that's going to feed them, clothe them, prepare their meals 3 times a day, right? That's what they want. They want to be treated like children. They just want to be able to get the box as well. But the reason why I came up is because let's talk about the jealousy that men have when women bear children. Because they often get so upset when a woman pays attention to a itty bitty baby who is just born, who needs the attention, that they will go out and seek attention from another woman.
Amen.
Because he's not getting attention from his wife. They get so jealous that when a woman is breastfeeding, they will try to rush her to stop breastfeeding because they feel like the child, the baby who was feeding from the mother's bosom, is taking his turn that he gets from being on his wife's bosom sexually. That is how
What
jealous
type of
men
niggas
get.
do you deal with?
Yeah, those are the type
What?
of men that get jealous.
No, don't go finish. Go ahead, finish.
Yeah, those are the type of men that get jealous when women have children. They get jealous of their
She's
own
just
child
saying
because
anything.
You gotta wait
are
your
you okay?
turn. You
Y'all
cool?
just
Are
up
you
here
okay?
saying anything. Like,
She
who gonna
Okay,
make
well
sense?
if you want to join the conversation, you can. But like allow people to finish talking and then you can wait your turn. Did you come up here to join the conversation or did you come up here to throw a temper tantrum?
No, bitch, go get an education. You just up here
Shut the fuck
interrupting,
up, hoe. Go
dumbass.
find you a man,
Make
hoe.
me.
You
Yeah,
washed up,
I
hoe.
thought
That's why
so.
don't
Why
nobody
are you
want your
upset? You
ass no
could,
more.
but you come to this live. You could easily be in a pick me live and get a red pill man. Like, I don't know why you had to come to this live and try to ruin the conversation here. But yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna land with that. I think that men also get jealous of their own children, and I'm gonna land there.
Go ahead, Nature Boy.
Oh, I just wanted to say that I feel like divine femininity is to nurture and divine masculinity is to provide. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as a man wanting to be coddled like a child, that's an obscenity. But I agree with everybody on the panel because I feel like this generation of men are weird. Like they're not men in a sense. So yeah, I agree. I agree with where y'all coming from because like a lot of men that I come across, they're not men. They're immature, like little boys. Like they slang and ping. They have no goals. They have no priorities. They have no standard self for them,
A lot of the times,
and they don't
excuse me,
spend enough time doing.
a lot of the I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I'm gonna interrupt right there. I think a lot of these men have like these childish mindsets because women have been given this title of nurturer. When some women are not nurturing, I don't think most women are nurturing. I think we're so socialized to think that we're supposed to be nurturing, but it also all men are socialized to think that women are supposed to nurture them, and that's part of the emotional instability. Like that's the part of the emotional dependency that makes y'all childlike. When you have to depend on another human being for emotional stability and to have to be nurtured, for a person to make you feel better, make your day go by, make you not being able to regulate your own emotions when you're having a bad day, that's childlike behavior. That's childish.
I agree.
That's
I agree. I agree completely. I agree completely, but that's why I stated that a lot of men don't do that self work, that shadow work. They jump into relationships and they're not even an independent force. They don't know how to deal with their emotions. They don't know how to manage discipline. They don't know how to manage themselves. Now, as far as supporting someone emotionally, I feel like that's a given if we're like in like married or anything like that. Like if my wife's going through something, like if her mother died, that's just a brash example. I'm gonna be there for her emotionally. That's expected. Like I don't think that's too much to ask for if a person's going through something emotionally. But a lot of men, they don't do the independent work. They're not men themselves. They seek validation outside of themselves a lot of times.
Well,
So a lot of these men
I
are broken, incomplete as individuals, and they go out and they dump that on women. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I would agree, nature, but the only thing that I would say is they are men, they're just immature men. We have to stop saying that they're children because one, it just doesn't hold them accountable. They're men, they're just immature men, right? And I also want to point out too that I agree with you 100% about like them not working on themselves, but I want to know if you agree with me because when you were speaking, it brought up a couple of different examples in my head. Like when women say we don't need men, men often get triggered by that statement. And then when we try to explain to them what we mean by that, they say, well, men need women and women need men. And women often say, no, men, we don't need men need us. Like, that's what it sounds like you saying. Like, a lot of men haven't done the development enough to where they don't need a woman. They would just want a woman. And then a lot of men want a woman there to help them build. That's the conversation around masculinity. Like, I need your help. I need your help. I need your help. And to me, like looking for a man, dating man, it doesn't look like a man who needs my help. Like, if I'm there and I offer my help and I can be of assistance, of course. But if you need me to build, then to me, you're not the type of man that is in alignment with what I would consider like
I agree entirely.
a
Like how can you have a
mature
queen if you
man.
don't have a kingdom? Like if I don't already have a kingdom established, how can I introduce a queen? And
Now
a
you
lot of men
said
don't understand that. A lot of men just go out and just, willy nilly. They don't know themselves. They have negated the self work, the discipline, the falling, the stumbling as an individual before you introduce a significant other and then children. You got to know you, and a lot of men don't. So I agree. I
I
see
agree.
exactly where everyone's coming from on the panel. A lot of men just don't know themselves, you know, and
now
it's
you said
unfortunate, but it's a
this
reality.
So you said this generation of men, and I'm curious to understand what generation you're talking about. You talking about boomers? Are you talking about Gen X? Are you talking about millennials? I know you can't be talking about Gen Z because they're just now figuring out how to be an adult. So I like to leave the children out of it because in my eyes they still they barely adults. But the millennials and the Gen Xers and the boomers, we didn't raise them. Okay, my kids are Gen Alpha. Okay, they're not even Gen Xers. They're still being raised. Your mama raised you. I'm not talking about you specifically, but I heard men say, well, who's raising these men? Not me. Your mama raised you. Those women back in the day who y'all considered so wholesome and who were good women and good wives, they raised you and they turned you
Hold up,
into
Black Betty.
the
Hold up, Black Betty, because y'all keep all doing this thing where y'all just like the mama, the mama, the mama. Like, I don't know if y'all realize how much y'all don't hold fathers accountable. Like y'all about to put it on women again.
Tara, check Discord.
It's the culture. Honestly, it's the culture that everybody's been glorifying the wrong things. You got the music, television, everything. Everything's being put out the wrong way, and I feel like that has a big, big, big part in everything and why it is the way that it is. That men are this way and women are this way. It's the culture There's no
Right.
respect anymore amongst themselves or each other. And not only that, nobody is
Well, tell us what the
is held
music
accountable.
does. Tell us what the music does to men to make them. Give us an example using the
Okay.
music
You listen to
and
rap music,
see
right?
what it does. Yeah,
You
yeah.
listen to rap music, right? And it's what's being glorified in rap music? Shooting and fucking this bitch and fucking that bitch and this and that and all that kind of stuff. That's what gets put out and that's what gets glorified. When honestly, like he was talking about earlier, having a kingdom of your own, having a family of your own, providing and stuff like
No,
that,
E.
that should be glorified. Honestly, I'm younger. I'm 22, but I was raised properly. I feel like to have this kind of view, it's not men or it's not women. It's the culture. That's what I feel like. Honestly, it's the culture. I mean, you look at all these romantic comedies, right, and all these romance movies. What's the one thing that's the common theme in all
But
those
you
kinds
do
of
know who
things?
make those movies, right? You know men make those movies, though, right? Like you do know that, right? You do
Not
know
all
men
movies.
are the one.
Not all
No,
those movies are made
no,
by
no,
men.
no. You do know, especially when it comes to Hollywood, men are dominant. Certain men who dominate that. Like that can't be the flex. If
It's
that
not.
if so, no,
That's
no. Listen, what I'm saying. If the men are writing those movies, the men are
but it's not
propagating
all
those
men that write the
movies.
movies though.
Come on now, be for real. Women
I'm being for it.
writers,
It's not
hold
just.
up. Women writers being unrepresented in Hollywood is like a big issue. So for you to be like, what a rom com? Niggas wrote those movies. The men wrote those movies.
It's not just men that write those movies though. Okay, even if you are to say that, okay, even if you are to say that the men are the ones that write those movies, who's predominantly watching? Who's predominantly enjoying those things?
Yeah, men
Women. It's
write
not men.
propaganda
It's
for
women.
women. Yeah,
But the
just like
same way,
they write propaganda for young
I'm not
girls.
saying. But the thing is, I'm not saying that. Oh, it's this or that. No, no, no. The same way
I'm trying to
that
figure out what's wrong
y'all
with
would
Pretty
indulge
Woman.
in,
Like, goddamn,
in
a bitch. God
indulge
forbid
in.
a bitch want an Edward.
May I add something? I just read, statistically speaking, as far as him referring to the culture, Black Americans have the lowest marriage rate amongst all other races in the country.
Thank you,
So
love
We
and
know
light.
that,
culturally
baby.
speaking, I just
Yeah.
culturally speaking, he perhaps touched on something there
Thank you,
because, like,
Monica.
as far as marriage rates, blacks have the lowest. So I
That's
think
because
he
Well,
y'all
may have
y'all
been on
think that
something.
marriage is just a piece of paper. So why are we even talking about it? Most of y'all men don't
See,
even
no,
want to get married, but
I don't know
y'all will
about
stay
that.
trying to throw the marriage rates in women's faces. And then when women are like, "Let's get married," y'all be like, "Oh, I don't support the white man's paperwork." Then why are you even bringing it up?
So I don't believe that. I'm an advocate for marriage. I think marriage is a beautiful thing, and I don't think marriage is a paperwork.
Let
I
me
think
let me
marriage is a bond between two people who love each other and
Thank
want to build something with each other. That's how I've been raised to look at marriage, and that's how I think marriage should be. I don't think marriage should be based on a piece of paper. That's not how it is.
Okay.
Marriage is two people who love each other and want to build something with each other and are committed to each other. That's what marriage is to me.
Without a piece of paper. You could do that without a piece of paper because
You sure
it
can.
is, yeah, it really is a contract. It's a contract. And I
Go
stand on
ahead,
that.
TJ, so we can open the panel up. Thank you, Monica. TJ, you gotta unmute yourself, sir.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
I mean, hey, don't we all need care and attention?
Not to the level of a child.
To what level?
Of a child.
No, nigga. What the fuck you got to say? Be for real. Respond to the prompt and all. Like, come on.
I mean, it's all very subjective, right? Because some people don't take care of their children, right? So it's like, it's wide.
You came up here to be Mr. Cool Nigga?
Yeah, he ain't got shit to say.
Damn, I ain't know that's
No, you come on the
I
prompt or
didn't know
you come
that's who
on
I
the
was. I
panel.
mean,
No, that's how it works. When you come on the panel, you have to add something to the conversation. What the fuck is you talking about? Like, put the sentence together.
you funny, Tara. You from
So
New York?
yeah, yeah, nigga, shut up. We gonna open the panel up before we introduce this person. Anybody else want to say something?
I
Yeah,
just
so
want to
it's
say,
very interesting to me. Oh, go ahead,
we
Lynn.
were probably about to say the same thing, Betty. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's very interesting that when you ask a man what he wants in his wife, it's almost like he's asking you, he's telling you the things that are like, I want her to be a curator of the home. I want her to cook. I want her to clean. I want her to take care of the kids. I want her to prepare my meals. Like all of these things that his mama did for him. But then when you say, you know what, that equates to you wanting to be treated like when you were a child living under your mother's roof, then they will be like, nah, that's not me. I don't act like that. I don't want that. But that's what you're describing when you say that that's what you want in a wife.
I just want to point out that the people who was on the panel before, that lady, what was her name, Ginger, and the man, y'all proved Betty's point. Like, cause one minute the nigga talking about, oh, I don't believe in, I'm an advocate for marriage, and then you turn around and say, well, marriage is just a piece of paper. You don't have to like actually get married in order to be married. So you're not an advocate for marriage.
I
You're
am
just
advocate for
contradicting
marriage. You can
yourself.
get married without a piece of paper.
You
You
talking
No.
about
can.
that
Yes, you
spiritual? Hold
can.
up. You talking about that spiritual shit?
Huh? No.
Then how you married without
My
the
Here's the
parents are
thing.
paper?
married. My parents are married without the
You
government being involved.
Are you talking
My
about
parents are married.
how they get married without the government involved?
You don't have to get the government involved when you get married. You
Okay,
don't have to
describe.
come up
I
with
don't
paper.
know. Tell us how they got married without getting the government involved. I just want to know.
What he asked him? He asked her to marry her, and she said yes. And they went and got married,
So
but
that a
didn't
spiritual
go to the court.
marriage, a
Didn't go to
spiritual
the court.
marriage.
So
Is
then
that
you
what
know
that would
your
be?
mother
When did
is a part
they
of the
get
70% of
married?
women who had children or who are unmarried and have kids, right? Because on paper, when people look at the statistics, your mom is not legally married, so therefore she's an unmarried woman with children.
No,
Yeah, and
his
it's
parents
also certain
probably did get
protections.
married for real, y'all. They probably got married in a church, and he thinking that the government not involved because they got married in a church. No, stupid. They send the marriage license off to the government
Why you gotta call
after
me
they get
stupid?
why
married.
Why you
y'all
gotta
so
call me
disrespectful?
stupid?
Like I understand y'all probably got a pound against men, but y'all
Hold
just
up.
don't
You
respect
wasn't
men.
introduced yet. Let him respond for himself.
You don't gotta call me stupid. I'm just reviewing, giving me my views on this situation that's been just brought to me
Why do you think they didn't go through the court process?
because they didn't.
I'm saying, you
They
asked
didn't. They
them?
didn't because of the fact that whenever you get married and you have the government involved, you like it's not. It's not. You don't. What are you gaining from doing that? You don't gain anything from getting the government involved into your marriage. You
So
don't.
if something happened to your father, your mother don't get the protections from it. She don't even have rights to Social Security.
She doesn't have the right to make medical decisions. She doesn't have the ability to
And any
inherit property. She doesn't have the
yeah, and any
ability
paperwork.
to collect death benefits. She doesn't have, like, do you understand how much protection marriage is for two people?
And I want to know, do your
And
parents
any
have driver
paperwork that your mother
license?
and
Do they
father
own
sign.
homes? Like, do your parents have a driver license? Do they own a home? Do your parent? Oh,
And
did he
and
drive?
here's the thing, Lynn. Any paperwork that his dad decides to create, or their parents decide to create to protect the property, or or get a medical power of attorney, or a trust, that is all paperwork that the government is getting their business into. So even though you didn't
Right.
go
That's
down
what I'm
to the
saying.
courthouse and sign saying that this is my legal wife, if you're signing any other paperwork to protect her and your property, then the
I
government
really
is in
want to
your
go with
business.
these. Just like, let's talk about.
That's what I'm saying. Like the government is involved. I hate when motherfuckers be like, "Oh, I don't want to get the government involved." Whole time got a driver's license. Whole time got a passport. Whole time done bought something before. Bought a car. What the fuck you talking about? If you have bought a car and and ran your credit, the government is in your business. Stupid. If you take over $9,000 to a car lot, $9,999 to a car lot, the government gonna be in your business. If you file taxes, the government. What are y'all talking about? I don't like the government in my business. The government is in your business.
Yeah, them niggas dumb. Go ahead, new guy. Say what you want to say.
How y'all doing? Why do men desire the same level of care and attention as children? Well, first I'm gonna say, I don't feel like they desire the same level of care and attention as children. It's just that it get overlooked, the necessities of it, because I heard y'all speaking on nurturing earlier, like why do one human need to nurture another human, but I think the context of nurturing got lost a long time ago because, like I say, I'm not against, cause this panel, I'm gonna be honest, it seems like they're just against men. Like I'm not against nothing. I'm with the Black Union, so it's like I'm not biased to one side, even though I happen to be a man. Like I said, I came from a mother, and that's my first hero, so I don't want to get it confused like I'm trying to side with one side. But at the end of the day, we gotta use logic and not hate, because we not to go to bash, because nurturing, like I say, the new nurturer is social media, because women say, why you need another human? Because without social media, they wouldn't feel like they would have all the confidence that they had. That's a form of nurturing. But a man don't look for external validation. If I got my home, everything really come from my home. But a woman get, like I said, she have her girlfriend, like, girl, you don't need that. That's a form of nurturing. Oh, any type of support is a form of nurturing. But like I said, just
But we're
the
talking
context.
about the type of nurturing that a child will require.
But no, just
You know
period.
what I think?
No,
I
excuse me.
think that because
Could I
y'all
finish?
don't,
Could
you
I finish
can't.
my
After I
point,
finish,
please?
just say this real quick, because
I mean,
I think that
I'm
because
real
y'all
quick.
don't,
I'm making a
y'all
line.
don't parent children. Y'all
I'm
do
making a.
not parent children. I don't care. I really don't give a fuck. I was trying to be nice. Because y'all do not parent children, you do not understand the level of care and attention that a child requires. And this is why y'all are having a hard time comprehending what we're talking about. Because my homegirl saying, girl, you look good today
What I see
is
on
not
request? So we got request back. We got so many funnies up here.
my homegirl saying, girl, you look good today, you doing your damn thing, is
Form of
not the
nurturing.
same thing
It's a
as
form of
waking
nurturing.
up in the morning and getting making your child breakfast, getting their teeth brushed, picking up their clothes in the morning. Like, that's not the same thing. So you have
But
to,
you gotta realize, like I say, could I finish my point? Like I said, I'm
yeah,
not
go
out
ahead.
here trying to. It's not a war. Like I say, it's like I understand the parents like y'all
How
trying
is
to
this?
war with
We're
me.
not trying to war. Why do you
Understand?
keep
Why they
But
got
questioning?
request back up?
listen to what I'm saying. Like when I say, all right, get up in the morning, fix the breakfast. All right, like I say, all right, y'all familiar with the term princess treatment? I'm sure y'all all heard it. But like I say,
Make your point. This shit taking forever. Just say what you
but
want to say, sir.
okay. Well, all right, it's good for all right. Princess treatment. Princess are usually kids, right? But all girls, I mean, all women want princess treatment nowadays. I mean, they don't think about the logic that they use. They just deflect. I mean, but like I said, a man, you supposed to be able to cook for him when you wake up. You're supposed to make sure his day's straight because he got to prepare for y'all life. He's the one sustaining y'all life at the end of the day. I'm not saying specifically to one person, but I'm just saying him. So sure, he should be the first person you nurture. Like, let me make sure this man is straight. Let me make sure he got something to eat so he have the energy to fulfill those 12 hours.
Thank
Niggas
you.
proving the
So
point.
wait. Princess Diana was a kid.
Hold on, girl. Y'all gotta wait to be introduced into the conversation. Otherwise, it get chaotic. Let him.
Oh, okay, can you introduce a real nigga?
Oh, I'm the realest you gonna meet, babe. I
No,
mean,
not you.
I'm just saying.
Shut up talking to me, Thicky. Can you introduce a real nigga? Thank you.
Man, I bet you ain't got no man. No man wants you, baby. That's why you here.
Hold on.
One
Bye.
y'all wanted me, I would end it all for real.
Go ahead.
Okay, hi, nice to meet y'all. I just couldn't get with that whole line of thought. Princess treatment
Hold
means
on,
you.
real quick. Can y'all tap the screen, get the likes up, share the live out? If you support what people saying on the panel, go ahead and gift them. If you didn't already do so, send your daily heart me or support the gift goal. Go ahead, go.
Yeah, I think that it's so stupid. Like, social media is only nurturing women when we know men are having these parasocial relationships on the game and Call of Duty and Red Pill and this and that. If anybody's making true fellowship online, it's men that hate women. And that's why they can't stay on this panel, ladies, because for once, y'all got something that is not even close, because theirs are actually violent spaces that hurt these women in real life. But this idea of like, that is the reason why men need to be treated like children. No, when men like to be treated like children because we have let them for a long time get away with acting stupid. And that's why I kind of loved when, I think it was Liz was saying, like, Why, dummy, stupid? Because sometimes these men have to be reminded how stupid they sound. And I think it's because it's like weaponized incompetence. We infantilize these men. We let them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I even see with the men in my family, the older grandpas and uncles, they act like they don't even got hands when a woman's around. Like, they act like they don't even remember how to they first name, because they so used to women coming and being like, okay, I can do it, I can do it. So why would I not act stupid? If I get free labor, I act dumb too. So to me, it's just like, nah, we built a system where it's cute for these men to act like children and to be babied, and you pour everything into them, and if you don't, then they'll act stupider. Like, y'all look at weaponized incompetence. It can get violent. It's some men who act like they don't even know how to turn off the water, let the whole house flood, because they so irritated their woman didn't make them food. Like, crazy shit like that. Like, it's really deep. So I'm gonna come in there, but Princess Diana was an adult. Princesses are not kids. Okay, so let's let that go.
I know some men that are
Hold on
older
real
that
quick.
can't even feed themselves. Oh, there you go.
Go ahead, Merlin. Y'all gotta be a little faster so we go over the panel up though. Go ahead, Merlin, and we change some more. Go ahead.
Men, thank you for having me up here. But yeah, men just desire the same level of attention that children get because they're conditioned by other males to like they're not being asked, or there's nothing that's causing them or forcing them or anything to evolve. So they're like all stunted, and a lot of them never really grow up. And that's no one's fault but their own and the system created on top of Mother Nature and nature. So, yeah. And I could drop if you need me because there's a lot of friendlies up here.
No, you good for now. Thank you, Merlin. Go ahead, Chance.
Hello. I'm a 23-year-old male.
We don't care how old you are. Tell us what you think about the poem.
I cook for my princess, right? My queen. I cook for her, and I do a lot of cleaning myself. My ego was
Censoring
hurt a little
yourself.
bit when I heard that you guys said that
Okay, you
men
censoring
don't know how
yourself.
to
Why are we
use their
talking about,
hands.
sir? We don't know you. We wasn't talking about you. We're talking about the topic.
No, you guys are talking about men as a whole.
No,
Any
no.
man who
As
comes
a
on here,
whole.
you guys
Yeah.
disrespect them.
No.
Like, not
As a
all
whole,
men are
not
like that.
you.
Stop this loser.
See, look at her. Like, what?
No,
You
because
Hold
aren't
on,
you supposed to be a generator, operator, destroyer? Why are you
Hold
generating
on. Hold
negativity?
up.
Why are
Hold
you
up.
generating negativity if you're supposed to be
So
a
you can't hold up. You can't answer about a general conversation. You gotta censor yourself. Like, what are you talking about?
Okay, why don't you censor the women though?
We
When
can
they get out of line.
tell
Why
that
don't you censor the women when they get out of line? That's
we
crazy.
can
That's
tell
crazy.
that
Why don't you censor the women?
we can tell when
Nah,
y'all
but you're
have
not gonna
not
censor her
had
though.
we can tell when y'all have not
Y'all,
had
y'all,
collegiate level
y'all
conversations.
need to be humanist. Y'all are not even human.
Like y'all be so like I want to have conversation with educated men who are able to have conversations. You would not go into a freaking college classroom, right? And there's a topic on the board and start talking about yourself. And when the professor corrects you, you start crashing out about why you talk about myself. Why can't I talk about myself? Like I can tell that you all have never had educated discussions in your life. I can tell.
Go ahead, Mars.
Thank you, panel.
I don't know what's wrong with y'all niggas' internet today. TJ, you gotta try again.
All right, thank you, panel. I'll try to have that collegiate discussion, being a former Howard grad, but reading the. All right. Reading it. Why do men desire the same level of care and attention as children? I don't believe that's so. I think the men may. Well, okay. I'll come at it like this. The men in question that might suffer from that, I believe, might be raised with women. I have a son myself, so I would try to raise him up, being responsible adult.
What you study at Howard?
I was a marketing major. Marketing.
About to say nothing but
So
fucking.
ain't nothing about the humanities and social sciences. What the fuck? You wouldn't. You just gave your accolades just to do the same shit that nigga did. That was crazy. We just
That
gonna open
nigga,
the panel because these niggas ain't talking about shit, y'all. One person talking at a time.
All right.
that was
So I
Love,
crazy.
wanted to
bye.
bring up that it's interesting how the men want to come up and center themselves and talk about their relationships as if they're trying to sell themselves when they are actually in a relationship. Nobody cares. We're talking about a general statement, not your personal life, and you don't need to sell us, okay?
As a Howard grad, I don't know. It
She
just
brought up collegiate
I
before
just
I
wanna
spoke.
not the only
I just
topic.
wanted to say that AMAC the barber is in the comments actively like trying to vouch for abuse towards women.
Well,
He's saying that we need to go back to
I'll
the
drop.
70s.
Wow.
you
Give a damn
you can let
about
one of
him.
them odds though. We don't be addressing the comments on the panel.
Yeah. Like that ain't
Cause like
part of my.
come up and say that.
No, no, no,
Why are
no,
you in the
no,
comments saying that?
Girl,
no.
please, not today.
Yeah, where the guy at? Oh, that was Nature. That's why he ain't said nothing, huh? Again, Nature been quiet. Nature the only one who knew how to have a damn conversation, and it wasn't what? It wasn't because I agree with you. I just think that you took the approach well, but yeah, the
Are
men are
these
proving
niggas
a
in a
point.
warehouse together? Son, why y'all all got one ball?
Right.
Go ahead, Chief.
Let's talk.
Shit, I'm at work right now, but yeah. What's the cut? Yeah, I was hearing all this shit. Yeah,
Little
the
twat.
men wanting to attention like babies and shit like that. That's like y'all been saying. I guess that's cool for the nature of what generation y'all trying to talk about.
All of
But
them,
I guess
all
look,
generations.
yeah, okay,
Your
cool.
daddy too.
You let
Yep.
him finish.
That's right, homie. No, that's cool though. But all I'm saying is, look, when we start looking at the just like today, just like how we doing right now on this phone, just like how we doing. They wasn't doing this shit way back in the day, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that we even having these type of conversations now about life right now, sit here and understand the generation that's providing this new life, this new future for everybody. This is, in a sense, I don't know, y'all don't want to get into ages and shit, but this the new world, new generation.
You don't
You
think they
think
was
these
having
little
these
dudes,
type of
you think
conversations back
these
in the
young dudes,
day?
you think
Hold
these young
up.
dudes
You
over
don't think
here
adults
care
was
about,
having these type of conversations?
you think they could, but what has changed? Just like how we still having this conversation today, what has changed then? Obviously, because
It's gonna
still these little
change.
dudes is still getting raised by just females, or
So
they
hold
getting raised by
on.
just,
So you
you
can't
feel
answer the
me?
It's
fucking
gonna
prompt.
change.
So look, so
Oh
then we
my
come back to the, so then we come
god.
back to this.
So you
So
gotta
then we come back.
go. You doing too much.
So then look, cause y'all want to hear the truth. Look, I'm speaking nothing but the whole truth.
She
This is
wasn't
nothing
even
but a
talking
God
to
fearing man.
you. She was talking to the woman above you.
Oh, I can't even hear. I'm
Just
talking. I can't even hear y'all. Oh
rambling.
my God, girl. Oh my God. Look at your emotion. Look,
Alright. Go ahead, Slime. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
She ain't lying. We all got one bars.
me, cause this shit is bull. Fuck you
Hold
mean?
on, sir. You not saying nothing. Go
Nah,
ahead,
I want to
Slime.
let y'all finish speaking.
Hold
Low
on, though.
key.
Hold up. Hold up. No, go ahead, Slime.
I appreciate it. But you just said not to bring up personal family and stuff. But the lady that just left was talking about her uncles and daddies and all her family.
Okay,
And
that
y'all
don't
didn't check
fucking
her.
matter. You
Y'all
tattletelling
didn't
like a
check her.
kid. You
So
tattletelling
why'd
like
you
a
check him though? But why?
kid. You tattletelling like a kid. Answer the
Right.
fucking
It's
prompt.
females, bro.
Because
All you gotta
she's
do is
not
just
trying to
ask.
prove to us
He's
that
probably like a
she's a good woman.
kid.
You're trying to prove to us that you're not the man that we're talking about in this backdrop. And nobody thought that until you came up there trying to prove to us that you weren't him.
Like,
That's so
just
true.
answer the prompt. Y'all get
Wait,
up
What are
here
you
to
that's
even
why
true.
saying?
y'all let her? Why y'all let her do it and
What are
didn't
you even
let
saying? No,
me?
what
Y'all
I'm just saying is
contradict.
y'all
So
setting
what?
laws for
Okay, we
men on
hypocrites. We
how to
hypocrites. Okay,
approach.
move on. Move on. We hypocrites. Answer the freaking prompt. We hypocrites. There. We like being hypocrites. Now
Hey,
move on. And we don't give a
I,
shit. If you
I
care
had
about a non-hypocritical panel, then hit the X button and move the fuck forward. Ah,
You got a
damn.
man. You got a man. You got
Man,
a
Why are
man.
panel
you all
big
saying that and
one.
asking
He's
that as if
not
being with a man is
interested.
so
Hold on,
great?
wait a
You have
minute.
a man.
She's not interested, sir. She's not interested in you. Your hair is uneven and your dreads are undone. She's not interested in you.
TikTok is not a dating app.
Can I hear your
Stick to the
perspective on this
topic.
question that is being
No, go
asked?
ahead. Hold on, real quick.
Like,
No. What are your thoughts on the prompt, Decade?
not legit. Like, I low key want to hear your perspective.
No, we've been sorry. No, we've already been talking. You wanted to join the conversation, add something to the conversation.
Yeah, but I also want to hear your perspectives
No.
because, like,
See, why y'all niggas so dumb? But y'all do come up here proving the point, though. See how y'all just come
because
y'all
y'all are
think, no,
judging
hold
everyone
up,
else.
hush up. Because you want to hear other people talk. So go ahead and hush the fuck up. You want to be treated like a child, you shut the fuck up. If you want that treatment, you can get it. The thing is, y'all come up here and y'all can't have a conversation, and at the same time be proving the point. And that shit is fucking wild. Go ahead, Blue Moon.
Hey, how y'all doing? How everybody doing today?
Hello.
So, just to answer the prompt, why do men desire the same level of care and attention as children? So, if you ask me, from what I've seen and just growing up as a young man myself, they didn't get that attention. They didn't get that love from grandma, from auntie, from mama, so when they find a woman or they decide to be with a woman, they cast the same need of love and affection that they didn't get from their moms onto their spouse or their significant other in some way, shape, or form. So that's what I think it is.
I disagree. I actually think that they got too much love, attention, and affection from their grandmothers and moms. That's why, especially in the Black community, we have this saying that daughters are raised and sons are loved. So I think that it's because they have been coddled their entire life that by the women in their family, that when they grow up and become men, that they're so used to women coddling them and doing those things for them, they look for that in spouses as well. But the thing is that that's incestuous. You're not supposed to look for your spouse to have the same type of qualities as your mother has, the way that your mother treated you as when you were a child. So I disagree.
I understand that. And see, your point is validly taken. They can be coddled to a point. And, now those men, if you take from my perspective, those aren't really, these type of men. Those are more of your, I don't see, like, I know this one guy, my sister decided to talk to him for a while, but he didn't change his own tires. He didn't do man shit. He didn't go out and cut the grass. He didn't want to take out trash. He didn't want to watch children. He didn't want to, he didn't do man shit, okay? But he paid for everything. So that's where I think that comes from, because she was taking care of dude and, providing emotionally, physically, and shit like that. And it was just like he was just hella needy, And so that's where I feel coddled men are different from the prompt. They tend to be more.
See, that's the problem, though. And I notice, like, whenever we have a topic about anything, like, y'all like to make it seem like it's this group of men that y'all talking about, and it's not the rest of it. And that's just a very small group of men that women are complaining about. But it rarely is, or whatever. Like, men are coddled in society, period. Like, you get coddled in society, period. Like, that's the thing. That's part of the male privilege in society, is that y'all get coddled by other men and women. So no, it's not just the dude that your sister was dating, because I'm pretty sure the brother of the sister that you dated got some shit to say about you too. It's the same fucking shit.
No,
the crazy thing is y'all contradicting yourselves. When a person point out a certain small group, you say, "Oh, y'all acting like it's a certain small group."
Finish that
But
point. Y'all
then,
just hopping in.
Yeah, let me land.
but then when you say, "Oh,
TJ, let him land. Let him land.
Let me land.
Oh, my bad.
So I get what you're saying. You want me to incorporate myself in the prompt. Well, that'll never happen because I
I don't
don't
need you to
desire.
incorporate yourself, but I'm saying is y'all always talk about, whenever we bring up issues with men, y'all always make
Hey
it
man,
like
black power to everybody, man. Just know it's black people.
Y'all like to make it the other group. It's always the other people doing it. That's what I'm saying. Like it's like y'all love to formulate a boogeyman in these conversations. That's the part that's interesting to me.
Okay, well, I mean, if you brought up a prompt talking about the things that I do, then I would gladly associate myself in that. But
But
there
she's
is,
not
it's not
asking you
like
to do
I
that.
can't speak for every man, so that's why. And I can't say every man. You know what I mean? That would be like you stating
Blue
every
Moon.
woman whenever you say something. So
No, but Blue
I'm not gonna
Moon.
state for every
Just
man because I
because
don't
I
know.
have never been sexually assaulted, I'm sorry, I can't just ignore that there's a statistic that women and children are disproportionately sexually assaulted. That's like me saying, well, I don't know that I never experienced it. No, you can clearly have eyes and see. We all read books, hopefully. We all see the news. We see how society is run. And by these standards, by the system that has been placed on top of nature, by this like we can clearly see that there's a problem. So you saying that you're not a part of the problem makes you a part of the problem, because
No,
you're saying that you are not that guy. But you don't have to be
man.
that guy to realize that there's a
Wrong.
problem with the guys. Just like I
I
don't have to
said
be
I
sexually
realize there's a
assaulted
problem,
myself
man.
to know
So
that
what
there's
do
a
you want me
problem in
to
the
do?
community
No, no,
of
no.
children and women being
So
sexually
this is the thing.
assaulted.
It sounds like you want me to say something and you didn't get that
No,
word, so now
that's
you're
not the
upset.
point. You're not getting it. Y'all like to other yourself. That's the problem with inserting yourself in a conversation. You do it so that you can then other yourself, which is the problem.
You
I
do
would
it
You
like.
can
in
still
what?
see a problem
You
without
said,
being the
hold on, wait.
problem.
I
You can
can't
still
hear it. You
acknowledge the
said you do
problem
what?
without being the problem.
I
And most
acknowledge the
times you guys
problem.
are the very problem. So you trying to other
Hold on,
yourself
man.
like the
Real
host
quick,
is saying.
let's go ahead and open up the panel because there's other people. I don't want to center him because he's doing it enough. If you who hasn't gotten the chance to go? I think it was Butter.
I have
Yes,
not.
how y'all
No, it
doing?
was Kiana.
Kiana Butter.
Yeah,
Beautiful name, by the way.
I just wanted to interject here.
Hold up, Butter. Kiana was up here first.
Okay, you got it.
Hi, host. How are you?
Hello.
Oh, okay. So why do men desire the same level of care and attention as kids? So I think this goes into the psychology of human beings and choosing their partner. There's different attachment styles, and I feel as though someone mentioned that a child who's been overly catered to can tend to seek out those traits from their future partner. But it goes the same as well with a child who did not get to spend a lot of time with their mother. And in single homes, if the mother is working, they really don't get a chance to spend that time with the child. So it's not just the child who's overly coddled, it's also the child who is searching for a mother's love in other places as they become adults. Also with that, there are secure men out there who don't need to be mothered. What we're discussing is an extreme of adults. And I don't see anything wrong with valuing something your
Let me ask you a
mother.
question. If that's the case, why is the behavior different between men and women? Because y'all, again, single mothers just don't raise sons.
Well, I
It's
have a
not different.
father, and the traits that my father has that I value from him, it's not because I'm sexually attracted to my father, it's because I value
Nobody
those
said
traits
that.
from him. I didn't say that you were. I'm simply saying that if a man values certain traits in his mother, say she was a loving mom, not an overbearing
Well,
mom,
again,
not
you're missing the question that I asked you. I asked you a very specific question. Because you're saying, well, you know, if the mother's so busy, yeah, it can cause attachment issues. But what I'm saying is, when it comes to this behavior, if single mothers don't just raise sons and they also raise daughters, why is this behavior that we're seeing in the men?
because of course men and women are different. So what may affect a man in one way, that's what we have to acknowledge, may be completely different in a daughter. Men and women, girls and boys are treated differently because we're different.
No.
Yes. Yes, if you can't acknowledge that men and women are different, like you've already got the puzzle jacked up, because you have to acknowledge those differences between us.
It's not that the
And
men, it's
and
not
it's
that
not
the
only
men
that, but
no, it's not that the men and women are different. You don't know anything about the child development part. That's where you getting it
I
fucked
was
up.
about to get into the
No, you didn't do it fast enough. When it comes to the attachment styles with children, right? That is not gender specific. Hold up, calm down. Right? Because now you're doing correlation means causation. If we know that certain ways that children are cared for cause attachment issues, that's valid. But to say that we see certain behaviors in the men, that's something that happens at a different part of the development. It's not just the girls are going to be good and the boys are not because they're different. It's a way in the society that the men are being coddled again. It's the entitlement about the men, and we live in a patriarchy. But that's the problem. You're trying to take this little bit of knowledge you have about the child development and then give an excuse for men. But y'all always fail on that because single mothers don't just raise sons. That's where y'all fuck up at.
I didn't say that. That's what's incredible is that we're supposedly having a decent conversation. And when I said we're looking at two extremes, it could be the child who got way too much attention and the child who didn't get enough attention. Those are both extremes. The secure person is in a balanced space where they can say, wow, my mom did this or my father did this, and I value those things. So I would like to have a partner who also brings those things and isn't the harsher ends of the spectrum. That's what I'm discussing. And then I just get shut down for it.
Yeah, because y'all keep giving men excuses. That's all y'all do.
This is not giving men excuses. The same things happen to mothers. The same things happen to daughters.
Don't be upset, baby. All them hurt, so they gonna sit there and try and talk shit about everybody else and try and make it seem like we retarded. This is their ploy.
You can't say that word, Blue Moon.
You don't have to. It's the way you sitting up.
No, you can't say the R word. So, I did want to just give a little bit of pushback because I think that when we're talking about how men are socialized from childhood into adulthood, I don't think that it really has anything to do with whether they received a lot or a little bit of attention, because the behavior is seen across men in different cultures. It's not just the black men that were raised in single mother households, but that same coddled behavior, that same behavior of men desiring to the same level of care as a child and attention is also seen in white communities. It's also heavily seen in Hispanic communities, Arabic communities, and those are predominantly two-parent households. I don't think that it has anything to do with like the conditioning per se. I think of like the conditioning of a child, because you can still have a child, a boy child that didn't get that much, that did get enough attention or did not get that much enough attention, but they're still going to look for their partner to give that same amount of care that you would give a child in the first place.
Well, there's other factors to attachment styles as well. You could be a person who, yes, had a mother and father who did what they were supposed to, and they start off in a secure place. Well, unfortunately, life brings its traumas and different situations into that child's life. So maybe they were secure up until high school, and maybe they got into a relationship where it was something in them was threatened to feel like, oh, if I'm in a relationship that feels safe, now I'm going to become avoidant, because now being avoidant is going to protect me. No point did I say that that's the only time that decides what that would be. That could be the teen years. That could be later years, like college years.
Kiana, I didn't say that you said that. I'm saying that we see this behavior in men across
I'm not making
ethnicity,
excuses
and
for
age.
just men. These behaviors happen in
I
women as
didn't.
well. I'm referring
What?
to attachment styles strictly.
I didn't say that you're making. Are you okay?
I did respond to it because, like, again, like she was saying the thing about the single
East,
mother.
I don't have a problem with you,
Hold
East,
up.
at all.
Hey, hold up! Don't talk over me. The thing is, again, you are not just factoring the full thing in. You're not factoring in socialization. That's the problem. You're not factoring the whole thing of socialization. That's the issue. So you have men who have these type of are seeking these this basic nurturing from women who have all different types of attachment types. That's the problem. You can't, that's the thing when I say correlation doesn't mean causation. Yeah, y'all learn something about psychology and y'all just want to cross over it to sociology. It doesn't work like that. When you're looking at a group's behavior, there's a lot of things that get factored into that. It becomes the identity thing. The fact that men are not emotionally developed. It's not, oh, the mama was there with them and she had a job. That was bullshit that you said. And that's the problem.
Also, y'all, she wasn't dropped. She left on her own.
Can
I mean,
interject?
everything she was saying,
Hold
like
up, East. We not responding to them niggas in the comments. I don't care what they say.
it's like
I'm gonna make that
every
perfectly clear.
All right.
Everything she was
Well,
saying was true
JT, I know
though.
you said you could go. My bad. I forgot that the panel wasn't open, and Butter, Black, and Biggs has not spoken yet.
Yes,
That's
how
my
you doing,
bad.
You're
everyone? I
not,
just
hold on,
want.
sir. You don't have the authority to say whether she's right or wrong. That's the problem. That's the thing. You want to circle jerk with her because it make you feel comfortable, but you are not in a position of authority. You don't have the background knowledge on it. You haven't read metadata analysis. You don't understand the difference between the two social sciences and how they reference each other to give that statement at all. So just make your
Who
original point, and we'll continue with the conversation.
who
You never made a point earlier.
who me?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
just
what I
trying to
was saying is the
jump
stuff
in the
that
conversation.
what Blue and East was
No,
saying,
no, no,
right?
no. Don't refer to what people are saying.
I
Make
mean,
an
we're having a
original point.
conversation, right?
No, no,
So
no. You
why
never made
reiterate
an
everything they
original
already
point.
said?
You never made an original point.
Because
She's
we're
saying,
humans and we
are
talking on
you
a certain
before you?
topic,
No,
so I
she's
would
saying.
literally just
Listen,
reiterate what
JT.
somebody else said.
JT, on the panel, you have to give before you can take. If you have to give to the conversation before you could take from the conversation. You never made a point on why do men desire the same level of care and attention as children. When you first came up here, you threw like a little bit of a mantra and said and wanted to know why we were even having a conversation, that it was not all men. It was weird, and that's why you were dropped. So now that you're back up, you still
I,
have to
I
make that point.
I think that was somebody else because I really
No,
didn't really say much
It
when I
was
first got.
him. We go to Butter. He ain't got shit to say. Go ahead, Butter.
Yeah, I just got. Good evening, everyone. I just wanted 3 points to say. Just hearing about what everybody's talking back and forth with the discussions, and as I knew already, that misandry is just as prevalent as misogyny in this here country.
Hold on.
Right.
Can you respond to the actual prompt before you go
Well,
into
I
the?
said I was going to make 3 points. That was my first point, and
No,
then
no.
I'm
Start with the
getting to the
prompt
top.
first.
Right.
Start on topic first.
You
Right.
interrupted me, bro.
I'm just made my point. That's number one. And secondly, when it comes to why do men deserve the same level of care as attention as children? First and foremost, as adults, women need to be with men who are healed. And it goes both ways as far as coddling, right? You got women who are looking to build a man up, whereas a man who's looking for somebody to cater to him. So it goes, both sexes are contributing to the destruction from which both sexes are complaining about.
Well,
Now,
not really,
right.
because what you just said was we have women that are looking to build a man up and men that are looking to be coddled. On both of those examples, but hold
meaning
on, wait a
that,
minute. But on both of
we are.
those examples, I'm not going to talk over you. Those both examples that you just gave, the woman is giving, the man is taking. The woman is building, building the man, she's giving. The man is being coddled by the woman, he's taking. Even in your own example, you couldn't even disprove the fact that you couldn't even disprove the prompt. Go ahead.
And like I said, women need to do a better job in vetting these men and letting them in their lives who have that sort of mentality, right? So it not only men need to fix what they need to fix and
So
heal what they need to heal from.
before we
Oh,
get to
I'm
the
not.
before we get to what the women should do.
Like I
Why?
said,
No.
hold
Just
on.
hold up. You're struggling
He's
with
the host.
conception.
Shut up.
You're not conceptualizing it. The question is, why do they desire it in the first place? Not before you go to blaming women. Why do they desire it in the first place?
I wasn't the reason. Put it like this to make it short and simple. Men and women are only going to do what you let them get away with, right? So
Again,
if you choose,
you're not conceptualizing the question. No.
I'm
You
making my
want to
point.
talk, but you
Let
don't know
me.
what's going
mute
on.
the host,
No.
man.
Listen, y'all niggas can't be this fucking stupid. No, not
Her
at all.
prompt.
Hold
You don't
up.
tell her to let you
Thank
do
you,
anything.
mama. This is the
let me
thing.
talk. Let me finish saying what I have to say.
No. Because what the fuck is you talking about? The question
who-
is why, sir, not who. The question is why. Not
Why are you?
who, sir. No, because you're
Can. It's her
stupid.
prompt.
And
We
you're
have.
fucking dumbass. Like you saying, like you just want to talk like a fucking child throwing a tantrum. Even though you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You sound fat and angry.
You can shut the fuck up. You sound like you don't know
shut the fuck up.
No, bitch. I get to push a button and you gotta shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck going on.
Listen.
And this crazy part is Y'all niggas are so fucking confused. After it was clarified to you multiple times, you just want to fucking talk, but you don't know what the fuck is going on.
How can
The
I?
question is why, sir? Not who. And you're sitting here trying to blame women, and you hadn't even addressed the original point. You got a 3, 4, 5 fucking points about nothing. You want to be the
Listen,
center of attention. It's
Kirby,
fucking
let me
weird.
finish.
You the nigga that I'm talking about on my prompt, sir. You the nigga I'm talking about. You're the man in the background, sir.
Kirby,
That's you.
Kirby, let me.
That's you, sir.
Kirby,
Now you can go. Come back if you got something to actually add to the conversation. Go ahead, whoever. Go ahead, big.
Look, point blank.
She said, "Go ahead, Biggs. You could put your request back in, but all of that unmuting just to laugh is corny. It's cornball shit. Go ahead, Big."
What's up, y'all? Why do men desire the same level of care and attention as children? We don't.
No, it's go ahead, Big.
You said big, where big at? He
Big
ain't
up
up there.
top. She right next to me, and then
Word,
it's you next.
word. It's on me.
Go ahead, Big. I know he shitted on his phone too.
Probably so. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey guys. Okay, so I'm gonna address the prompt first and then go into my little spiel. Why do men desire the same level of care and attention as children? In this social societal climate of what's going on, I genuinely believe men desire the same level of care and attention as children because they're honestly envious of children. The reason why I say that is because men that are emotionally deficient in, like, especially from their like childhood life of mom wasn't there or mom wasn't there enough or dad wasn't there enough, they usually take a lot of envy from kids that whether they have a single parent household or a 2-parent household, that it's a lot of resentment and just unhealed wounds that they haven't addressed. But I feel like in our patriarchal society, because it's normalized that men don't like deal with their emotions, that they bottle that up and it's just unhealed trauma. So when they see kids being cared for and I guess fawned on and applauded for every little thing they do, and they don't get that same energy back as grown men in the world, they get angry or they get insecure, and it causes a lot of rifts as far as in their own personal lives and in the lives of the families that they're creating themselves. I feel like if men focus more so similar to women as far as whether having assistance or not, because a lot of Black women, hey, we just pushing through this thing called life. Whether you have a single parent household or 2-parent household, I feel like if men actually just stopped for like not even 5 years, just 5 goddamn minutes to simply just sit down and sit with themselves and actually be like, damn, the shit that I dealt with at this age did hurt me. I'm hurting because of this. I'm sad because of this. I feel like that care that they look externally can be found from within, but because that my emotions aren't important or I was told this narrative, they feed into that narrative themselves, and that's what makes a lot of men kind of live a miserable life. Not saying all men are just like is I guess not well off, but in a bad predicament than like others. I feel like a lot of men low-key it's kind of like with anger isn't really an individual emotion, it's a layered emotion. So when you're angry, it's usually leads to something else. A lot of men out here are over here doing a lot of destructive shit in our community outside of just only a Black community, because we're dealing with a lot of shit right now. Men that are like sad and have let that shit fester and calcify in their emotional chakras or whatever, that has led to them being destructive as far as being destructive sons, destructive fathers, destructive uncles, and doing God knows what. I feel like if men actually just worked on themselves far, just single-handedly the emotional side and got emotionally balanced and
poured.
You gotta land the plane, sister.
Hold on. Yeah, men desire the same care as men and children because essentially they're jealous of what they didn't have. Essentially, because kids are getting it easier, just born into like what they see as love, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. I think when you said that that men are jealous, I agree. I think that men have a severe main character syndrome, that they're socialized into. Um, that's all I'm gonna say on that because I want other people to join the conversation. Black hasn't got a chance to go, and then Big is gonna go. The ball hit a Big, and then the girl Big.
All right, appreciate you. I'll say again. Why do men desire the same level of care and attention as children? We don't. It's called projection. This is what you all are doing. I don't understand it, but it is hilarious though, right? Because I mean, I don't know if y'all know this, but the only time y'all really like to look at statistics is when the number benefit you all. And at the end of the day, women want to be taken care of as children. Now, if I have to say something about the small group of men who want to be taken care of as children, they had love in their house and their mother still takes care of them, even as grown-ass adults. So it's not a lack of love, right? It's a lot of love. And also, y'all say anything out your mouth. This is why I don't listen to women. It's counterproductive.
Okay, that was groundbreaking. Go ahead, ball headed Big, and then the other Big.
Can y'all hear me? Yeah. So I agree with the brother. Men don't. Men don't need the same level as children. But it's all about
Well,
expectations.
let's go.
What is
Let's
the
come back to
expectation?
you. This signal fucked up. Go to somebody whose signal not fucked up.
Yeah,
Who
you're
is next?
struggling. We got Big K next, and then movie, and then the panel's open.
What BK?
Hello.
Hey. No, you still got one ball.
You struggling?
Okay, so why do men desire the same level of care and attention as children? I would say because they feel entitled. They don't respect women. They don't respect children. They think they are more important than women and children, and I feel like the base of the problem is the book that the oppressors gave us, the Bible. The Bible teaches them that they are over the children and women, and they need to unlearn that. You're not more important than a child and the mother, especially the woman that brought you into the world, that brings people into the world, that makes the world go round. So, yeah.
Thank you, BK. Go ahead, movie.
Hello. Why do men desire the same level of care and attention as children? Because of their mama. Their mama made them feel like they was the man of the house and that they need to be at every beck and call, and that if a woman don't care for you, love you, she don't want to be with you.
Let me just say this real quick. If y'all never read the Black Male Privilege Checklist, y'all need to go read it. It was made by a black man at the collegiate level, since that word came up earlier. And y'all need to understand that how much society coddles men, and a lot of and I'm saying black people because most of us are black. A lot of black women have no idea how much black men are coddled in our society, right? Because men, they have a tendency of victimizing themselves. So when we go to the default, their mother, right? We are just upholding a system where we blame women, and that's a problem because so many times it's go what your mama did, what your mama did. We have fathers who are uninvolved, who don't want to connect to their children. We have boys who are basically get an attaboy when they shouldn't. We got the whole boys will be boys trope. We got men who feel entitled. We got women who are oppressed and subjugated, treated like second class citizens. And then we basically take everything these men do and we go, it's his mama fault. And I think women who do that really need to take some time and think about why they do that.
What is the book called?
I don't disagree.
It's not a book. It's called the Black Male Privilege Checklist. You can pull up, put PDF, and it'll come up online. It's not even a book. It's about, I think, 94, 95 ways that Black men have privilege in our society. I think it's eye-opening for Black women, because we have been conditioned to think that Black men are supposed to be the center of like everything involving Black rights and our liberation, but all we do is end up coddling them. They get babied and they have so much entitlement, it don't make no fucking sense. And no, Black men do not have it harder than Black women at all. So just so y'all have a chance to look at that, maybe y'all should. And it's not that man mama fault. He a grown ass motherfucking man. I can't blame my mom for the shit that go on with me.
I don't disagree with you. I think I do agree with you. I think that, you know, the Black woman is definitely always blamed because the father's not there. So it's natural to shift the blame onto the mom, let alone the Black mom. But I'm specifically speaking towards women who uphold their sons at a higher standard, almost as if that was their husband in the household. You know, I'm talking about women who are, oh, my son is the head of the household. They have this ancestral relationship with them to the point where their son can do no wrong in their eyes. These are the women I'm talking about. Let me course correct. I'm
Yeah,
not talking.
I understand that, but here's my question.
Mhm.
How often do you give women that same grace?
As far as
We're not, like, you gotta understand, all women have some level of internalized misogyny, right?
yes,
It's not
I
on
do agree
you
with that.
personally. I'm saying for all of us, right? But I
Mhm.
want you to really think about it. How many times do you give a woman like, you justify her behavior because of something her mama did?
Like, oh, your mom raised you like that?
Yeah, that women don't get that level of grace at all, ever,
Yeah,
ever.
no,
You
I
never
don't
do.
disagree with you. I think it's, well, I don't know, because I feel like now, I don't know if it's just because misogynist men say this type of stuff. They be like, oh well, they come up with the text, oh, single moms raise single moms, or you raised the reason why you like this is because of your mom raised you. So I do see where you're coming from, yeah. But I want to clarify that I'm not necessarily putting it on the woman. I'm not saying it's her fault in totality, but I just want to give I'll say like a timeline
I'm
or a
just
background. You know
addressing
what I
the
mean?
double standard, because you're not the first one to come up here and say that. And like
Mhm.
I said, I'm saying to all women, myself included, that there's a level of grace that men get because women never get to do that. I don't care if she got pregnant, had a child at 16, she has to take full responsibility. But
Yeah,
when it comes to men, that's how coddling shows up in our society.
I agree. I think coddling looks different because it's seen as, like, for example, if a boy gets a girl pregnant, that's crazy, but at least he's doing what needs to be done. But if a girl does it, she's hot, fast, and it's her mama fault and her daddy wasn't in her life. So I think that it just looks different for everybody else, and that's a double standard that definitely needs to be talked about because, again, men, period, have always been seen as they're just doing the best. They're doing what they can, but I do want to take into account their circumstances as well. So removing the mom out of the equation, right? Because I do agree the Black woman has it hard enough. So coming down on her hard isn't going to do anything. They're not acknowledging what needs to be done. But I mean, if we're going to go back and forth, it would be no point because, again, this is someone stuck in their ways. They're upholding the patriarchy. They just doing it in a different font, right? Um, they also have these echo chambers of men who make them seem who give them the reassurance and the idea that as a man you're supposed to be upheld to a standard, and that women are these inferior creatures, and that they are supposed to, at minimum in their nature, supposed to give you this sort of hair trigger like detail, this sort of care that children have because they want to mimic what was given to them in childhood. So that is the only reason I brought up the mom in that way, because they want to be, it really gives them some sort of reassurance that you're gonna let me know my shit those things because my mom didn't do that. Nobody else around me told me that. So when I get into the real world and people don't do that to me, oh, you just being combative, you being angry, you're being a problem. So I hope that does that make sense, Sarah? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I just wanted, and like I said, you weren't the first person to say it. A few people said it,
Mm-hmm.
but it just shows me how like much women don't realize that there is a double standard when it comes to men and justifying their behavior.
Yeah, I agree. But I'll land with this. I think that we really have to. Well, it's not me because I'm not the man, but men have to get out of these echo chambers. If y'all are all saying the same thing all the time, y'all might be Dumb Dumb Dumber Incorporated, because we have to realize that, again, not me, men are really insecure. So if they're not getting that reassurance and all that other stuff about how I feel good, what can you do for me? But they don't want to give that onto other people. You're the problem. You only want things that benefit you. I said this before. Most men only benefit. Men want more male validation than your quote unquote average pick me, because they seek what they either did not have. And because they get other men who also didn't get that, they like give it to each other in a weird sort of way.
Hi, who was next?
Mary wanted to say something.
Lawrence, you got quiet again. Your signal was fucked up. I don't know what's going on with the
Yeah, I
signal
tried
there.
to bring up a few people and their box wouldn't load. So if y'all put y'all request in and couldn't come up, it's because your box ain't loading.
Yeah, I don't know if this point was made before, but to the people saying single mom this, single dad this, Ray J comes from a two-parent household, and a lot of men in two-parent households are just as abusive or toxic or emotionally stunted as men who are raised in single families and stuff, or blended families. So I think it's a deeper issue that, we're still even doing, not really me, but Tara is still doing more labor by having these lives that are educational, informative, triggering, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's more of like it's deeper than a cultural issue, but it's definitely work that needs to be done, like with the males, because it doesn't matter if they come from a single household. So us blaming the single moms, the single dads, they still are shitty people when they are in two-parent households. And I'm not sure if that point was made or if anyone has a counter to that.
No, I definitely don't have a counter. I agree. I just have a yes and. I think it is a majority of socialization. Even if you look into like sports, I was just thinking about this the other day. Only male sports have participation trophies. When my son was in Pop Warner, they was passing out participation trophies at first for Tiny Tots and the Pee Wees, and you gotta mute up for Tiny Tots and Pee Wees. And I was like, his team didn't win. Why does he get a participation trophy? And that's what I learned, that most male sports for young boys, they offer participation trophies. Like they have participation trophies in baseball. They have a participation trophies in football, like soccer sometimes. But the sports that do not give out participation trophies are female dominated sports. If you look at gymnastic or competitive cheer or volleyball, like those women are never given participation trophies in life. And it just goes to show you that from a very young age, they are socialized to be congratulated just by existing. But yeah, I just always thought that was interesting.
I want to go off something you said too. I think that's important too. I think that's why a lot of times men will say things like, "I take care of my kids, and I got my own house. I got my own." Da, da, da. So you're an adult man who takes care of his kids, sir. That's like it's almost as if that's what you should do as a grown man who has kids. They'll say stuff like, "Oh well, and I pay my child support." That's because you aren't in the child's life? Question. Like I don't get why, well, I do get it. It's just, again, like you just said, they're always given awards for doing what needs to be done. Like, you don't reward fish for swimming, and so they say things like, well, you need to appreciate it. That's like the something that I hold on to is the world's greatest man is just the average woman. Like, you're doing things that people do all the time, and women have to go 2 times as hard to not even talk about a black woman, because we have to go 3 or 4 times as hard. So when they bring up these things, it just really goes to show that they just want to be centered. They want the world, everything that they do, whether it's their friend groups, whether it's their family, whether it's their life, their jobs, everything they want to, needs to be centered around them. Don't get me wrong, it's your life, do what you need to, but everything around them has to be centered, even things that are done as basic qualities of being an adult.
Yeah, that's what it means when the bar is in hell. It's not just like, oh, the standards for relationship. It's the standards that they uphold for themselves. It's bare minimum. That's why they don't put up with the same shit women got to put up with. Let me see, who was next? Was it? Go ahead, Lawrence.
Yes, Matt.
All right. And then we're gonna go to Jazz, and then we're gonna go to Matt. Y'all try not to be too long with it. I think I'm gonna just. Are you okay?
Right? You need to call the people?
No, I'm good. I was letting my little nephew in. So the question is, why do men desire the same level of care and attention as children, right? So who was that said something earlier? Movie Boy, right? I'm gonna use this scripture. You might understand this. When I was a child, I spoke as a
I don't want to hear your fucking scripture. Just you need to sit down. You breathing heavy as a motherfucker. Go sit down and just make the point.
I'm sitting down. I'm sitting down. Okay, so basically what the thing is saying is like the man desires attention as a like a child would. But most of the time, because I'm 32 now, right? Most of the time when we hit puberty or hit a certain age, we kind of stop caring what other people kind of think, and we just go off basic instinct and start just doing stuff. Most societies, if you look at societies as a whole, do things differently. In the black community, we literally don't have certain things to a certain point of view, right? There's a thing where, like, in certain cultures, like they used to take the boys to do certain things in order to tell them like they were a man. Huh?
A rites of passage. A rite of passage.
Yeah, rite of passage, basically. We don't have anything like that within the community no more, right? Because let's face it, community for us looks completely different for everybody else.
Black men do have a rite of passage.
What's the rite of passage?
Sex.
Sex? It's not sex though.
That's why. No, I don't agree with it. I don't think that it should be a rite of passage. But black men, older black men, tell younger black men that you are officially a man when you have sex. You have created a rite of passage.
I don't know who you've been raised around or who you've been raised by.
You can't.
But that hasn't,
because these are the same men. These are men saying. And this is also a
excuse me. Can I talk, or are all y'all gonna speak over me?
I'm gonna be real brief. Can I be brief? Because I do like the conversation. Can I be brief?
All these weird ass bitches.
So what? Anyway, yeah, just to be brief. Right, for sure. Just 2 seconds. I promise.
Hold up, movie boy.
Okay.
He feel like he dying over there. Let him finish, please. Go ahead, Lauren.
Because I'm really trying to figure out, like, what's the point?
Big homie, go ahead.
Fuck this big bitch.
What's the point? What's the point of this conversation? What's the point of, like, what y'all trying to acknowledge? Because I got cut off a couple different times, but 3 different people. So I'm trying to figure out, like, is this like?
No, you said there's no rite of passage. You just gave you some information.
What?
You lost. The rite of passage. Just keep going.
So the rite of passage. There's no rite of passage within the black community at all. Somebody yelled out sex and got to talking about sex, and then somebody else said something else. I was going to say earlier, when you put away childish things and you're trying, like literally you're going into adulthood from your teenage ways, right? You kind of put away certain things so that way you can operate the way you need to operate. Certain things, if you wasn't raised by a man and you wasn't raised by a woman, you was only raised by one person, it's a little different. When you're raised by a single mother and you're raised by, I'm gonna say this out loud. If you're raised by a single father, right, it's completely different on how you treat and operate within the world of societies nowadays, right? Because it's completely opposite of how our parents came up and what society is doing completely now. There's no way that there's a rite of passage now that like there was back in the day.
What was the
There
right
never
passage
was.
back in the day?
There wasn't one. Like, if you want to talk about it, we could talk about slavery or anything else, right?
Yes,
But on
it
top of that,
was.
Before we get to that conversation, can I answer,
Hold on,
please?
Jazz. Hold on, Jazz.
because somebody said something earlier about how men want the same attention that children want, right? There's no attention that you can give a child that you can give a man, and he'll be satisfied. He'll be satisfied with it.
Hold up. I got mute for a second. You breathing on the phone is overstimulating me. But hold up. Listen to what I'm saying. If you're saying that y'all don't have the right of passage, all right, it's non-sex, whatever, right? That's a problem. So y'all are like you don't cross over into adulthood, and y'all look to women to be your maternal figure. That's a problem. So yeah, you agree with us. Go ahead, Jazz.
I actually agree with you on that comment that the reason why men desire the same level of care and attention as children is because I feel like it has everything to do with childhood. I feel like men emotionally they don't know how to regulate their emotions the way that women are taught to regulate their own emotions. I feel like it has nothing to do with a man being raised by a single mother or a single father. Like I think Mary, she said earlier, or someone else said, it's not about being in a single parent home. It's about how you are raised by that person, period. Because you can be raised by two dysfunctional people, and one person can be raising a child with care. That person that's going to be raised by care is going to be, I'm pretty sure, raised as successful or better successfully than that person that was raised by a two-parent home with dysfunction. So I feel like the reason why men do desire the same care and attention as children is because they're very emotionally immature. Like you said, a lot of men in the Black community are coddled. I think that the other reason is they don't know how to express themselves or how to be emotionally intelligent.
Yeah, so like the thing is, the men have what's considered like emotional delay or emotional illiteracy, right? When they say stuff like, I can't sit here and cry, I can't be vulnerable, I can't say how I feel for X, Y, and Z, they miss pivotal parts of each stage of the developmental process. And what happens is, even when they become adults, they can't talk to each other that way. They have very surface level relationships, and when they hang out together, they practice parallel play. So we're looking at men who developmentally are much younger than they are cognitively, right? And this is why they latch on to women to fulfill their emotional needs. Specifically in the Black community, men are hyper-masculated and they have this victim complex. So it's like now you have to basically co-sign what his issue is as he blamed everybody else for his problems instead of taking accountability for himself. So yeah, and when you look at the talking points they have, or the woman's supposed to be cook and clean, like the basic thing, they want a maternal figure. And a lot of relationships, you end up with this imbalance. And this is why, and this is caused different groups. When the children come along, the fathers feel some type of way. They will literally want the woman to sacrifice her body and her attention for them over the children. So like it's a big issue, and it comes down to like the emotional delay that they have. But go ahead. Who
Can
else?
I say one more thing too on the end of that
Yes.
note? Because and I'm saying this for men specifically. Now the men that are getting defensive or saying, "Oh, this is not because of what we're saying." We're saying this for a reason because this is what we're experiencing with being in relationships with these men. I'm not saying that women don't have their flaws either, because I'm pretty sure we have our flaws. We have some type of
No, we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. We're talking about this is an issue with men when it comes to no.
So what I'm saying is,
No,
if
no,
a
listen
man
what
is
I'm saying.
defensive,
Young girls have to grow up fast. They have to grow up fast. A lot of young girls on Thanksgiving was in the kitchen with the women while the men sat on the fucking couch and watched football. No, we don't have to do both sides of it. This is
so
the
what?
problem that the men have, and they put on our shoulders. We can address that without saying, well, us too. No.
Okay.
This has been an issue for a very long time.
So what I'm saying is, I'm not going to mention the other side, but what I'm saying is, if men are getting defensive because we're literally just telling you, hey, this is what you're acting. You're acting like a child. You need validation all the time. I'm not your mom. And if they get defensive about that, it's because, once again, they don't know how to emotionally sit down, think, and say, okay, well, I understand where you're coming from. What can I do to fix it? They just get defensive and point the finger and you do this, you do that, instead of actually sitting down and conversating with me and understanding where I'm coming from. You get defensive and act immature.
That
So
system was set up by men though, because it's just like for example,
What if I
men
do?
like to use the example. Like men like to use the example that women are these hyper emotional creatures. So if we are the hyper emotional ones, we're not going to be the one to tell a man that you not to express your feelings. It's your homeboy that's telling you men don't cry. Boys will be things like that. They're the ones that are saying things that a man is weak and feminine, and if he wants to cry, he's being soft, this and the third, trying to feminize this man for having emotions. So then they get mad at us for some strange reason, again, because they cannot project their emotions properly and regulate that. They look at us and say, oh, well, I don't want to be compared to a woman, so I'm not going to cry. But because women are able to freely express that emotion, even though we're weaponized for it,
Can't no
blame the
man
woman.
trust you. Can't no man trust you to be vulnerable.
Sir, it doesn't, sir. At the end of the day, it was a man that set that system up that told you that you couldn't cry. A woman didn't start that. It was a man who told you couldn't cry. So we gotta stop doing that.
All right. No man can trust.
Pause. If y'all ain't been introducing the conversation, ain't anybody about to respond to you. I want to know what you're talking about. What's up, Sharon?
Hey Tara, how you doing? What's up, y'all?
Aida, you gotta try to connect again.
Why do men desire the same level of care and attention as children? Because we want to be the most coddled. We want to be the only victims. So much so that we'll displace women and children who we oftentimes are the ones victimizing to place ourselves as a victim of the main victims of like white supremacy and the system and all this other shit. To me, and I think I might have said this a couple of weeks ago, I don't remember if it was on this panel, but to me, it's very embarrassing as a black man, the number of black men that'll try to compare ourselves to dependents, i.e. pets and children, to try and garner some type of sympathy or support from women because we think that, we're just these downtrodden ass victims that are just the ultimate victims of society and the fucking system. I don't remember asking no questions. I don't remember asking a nigga for his input. I'm not sure why niggas interrupted me. That's crazy. Anyway, so yeah. A lot of us do have this perpetual victim mentality that will go through the ends of the earth to try and defend, especially when it comes to acknowledging the wrongs that we do. We'd rather focus on how others have wronged us or how others have a part in doing the wrong instead of acknowledging the fact that we have very much so victimized other people, to include our own selves as a collective. It's something that lets me know that we as men don't really understand what accountability is, as much as we bitch and moan about it and complain about women not having actual accountability. The fact that anytime an issue comes up, we always want to others have it or both sides, it shows that we can't stand in accountability for ourselves as men. And the fact that we can't even source back a majority of these issues in society back to the things that men have done shows that we don't really care about actual accountability. We just care about enough blame to where we can push some of that shit off on somebody else and passive aggressively, quote unquote, hold ourselves accountable. As in, we'll say that, yeah, we did this, but then we'll automatically try to blame it on somebody else to justify or to excuse the shit that we've done. I'll land.
Thank you, Sharon.
This sounds fucking ridiculous.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Go ahead, party. It's your
I'll
time.
beat you up in real life, dude.
You need a dick in real life too.
You want to fight him?
I'll beat you up in real life.
Yeah, you eat me up in real life. Shut up, bitch.
Hold on. She just talked about how men have a hard time being emotionally regulated, and now you're threatening him on the internet.
Nah, he threatened me first.
Nah, you should have shut your bitch ass up first.
Nah, you a bitch, ho.
No, you
I just want to
said
be
no.
like you.
You
You a
said
bitch.
hold on,
What
party.
man did
You
you
said you'll beat him up in real life over words that he said on the
let in
internet.
pride, nigga? Your daddy, nigga?
Yeah, but you want to fight a man over the internet? You don't know. You don't.
No, that's
Emotional immature.
This nigga is a sucker,
that's why
bro.
they
Get
reported
off
you.
of him.
You just admitted you're willing to
Thank
put
you,
your life on the
Doco.
line to fight a man over words, sir.
Hold on,
And
y'all.
Man,
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Before y'all try to argue with him, hold up.
fuck
Hold
him.
up, party. Hold up, party. What are your thoughts on the prompt?
All right, Tara, let me ask you this.
Oh
Hold up. Before
You
God.
you
ever been
ask
married?
me, hold up. Listen to what I'm saying. Before you ask me, what are your thoughts on the prompt?
I'm gonna give you my thoughts, but I just wanted to ask real quick.
Yeah,
Have
you
you
can
ever been
ask
married?
after. Listen, you can ask after you respond to the prompt.
Why do men desire the same level of care and attention as children? I've never seen it. I've never witnessed it. And I don't know what world these weirdos is living in, because at the end of the day, the majority of the guys I know, they are accountable for their actions. They don't blame nobody. They know that they're in a different position as children. Like, come on, man. This shit is crazy as hell.
You just blame Shin for
Hold up,
your
hold up,
actions.
BK. Hold up, BK. Let him
I
win.
responded the way that he was talking. I asked him a legitimate question during his monologue, and he was rude and disrespectful. So I matched his
It's a
energy.
monologue. Why the
So
fuck
at
you
the end of the
interrupt me?
day,
If it's a
at the end of the
monologue,
day,
why the
he's
fuck
supposed
are
to
you
be an
interrupting me?
intelligent
If it's a
guy,
monologue,
and
why
I
the fuck are you
was
interrupting
really
me? If
trying to figure
it's
out
my turn, why the fuck
what
are you
guy.
interrupting
I'm
me?
really
Who
hold
the
on.
fuck did I interrupt? Nah, fight through it, nigga. Who the fuck did I interrupt? Fight through it, nigga. You want to interrupt
I
me?
didn't
Fight
All
through
right,
interrupt
it.
y'all.
shit,
Fight
All
through
nigga.
it,
right.
bitch.
All right.
Fight
All
through
I
it.
right,
asked you. I
y'all.
Fight
say,
through it.
bro, what niggas? What
Hold
world you
on.
living in?
No, y'all done.
What
Listen,
girl
big
told you
measuring
to interrupt
contest is over. Go ahead and land your plane,
it's
party.
a man or a children,
No,
bro?
to
You
be
sound
fair,
crazy
he
as hell,
did
bro.
interrupt him. So like, I ain't. It's okay. He want to match energy.
So, Tara, let me ask you a question. Have you ever been
I don't
married?
know if I want to let you ask her a question.
What?
Lord.
I said I don't know if I want to let you ask her a question. I'll think about it.
Oh, was you a boyfriend or something, nigga?
Nah, I'm trying to make you my boyfriend, you bottom bitch.
Oh,
God damn.
oh
Yeah,
my
keep
Oh
a silver
man,
God.
tongue. Yeah,
Jeez.
keep a
we
silver
know
tongue.
you flaming hot
Keep
Cheeto,
a
man. But
silver
man,
tongue in your
watch who
mouth,
you
you bitch
talking
ass
to,
nigga.
man.
Keep a silver
Watch who
tongue in
you
your mouth, you
talking
bitch
to.
ass nigga. I'm talking to
Nigga,
you,
your
the
daddy
nigga
a
on the
bitch
bottom.
ass nigga,
Hey,
bro.
thank
You
you for
can't
putting me on top
shit,
of this
bro. I
nigga. Thank you.
promise, bro.
I
Okay.
don't give a
I'll
fuck
put
what you promise,
hands on you,
bitch.
bro.
Okay, and I'll put hands back on
I'll
you.
put hands on you, my nigga,
Okay,
running
you
your
put
mouth
hands on
like
this dick
getting
and
all
shut your
real
bitch ass
civil
up
and
while you at
gangster,
it.
trying to get some TikTok pennies, bro. You better chill in a
TikTok
safe
panties,
place, my
nigga.
nigga.
I just shot
You
at
better
you. You
chill
got
in a
on
Can
safe
we
panties?
place,
please
nigga.
be
I spit in
civil
I
your
and
just
have
shot
face
on.
and
I
smack
respect,
just
you
shot
like a
at
y'all?
you.
bitch,
Stop trying to
nigga.
jump in everything.
I spit in your
Tara
face
said we're
and
gonna let
smack
them
you like a
fight.
bitch, like the hoe you is. You a
I
sucker.
just want to be like you, sir. I just want to be like you.
You a
The hoe
hoe,
I am is
nigga.
being like you.
You know you a sucker. You know
You's a
you a
sucker.
sucker.
You's a eater,
You
a
a
swallower
motherfucking
too.
pandering ass pussy, nigga.
Okay, and you up
You
here
don't get
pandering
no
to these
pussy. You
niggas.
a
You
pandering
up here
ass
pandering to these niggas, and I'm
psychologist
not gonna
ass
give you no
nigga.
dick.
You a psychologist ass nigga.
A
You know what I'm
psychologist.
What the
saying?
fuck
I
is a
haven't even
Psychologist
been to
ass
psychologist?
nigga. They
college.
ain't got no
That's
game, nigga.
crazy. I ain't
Always
been to college.
What's
running
That's
a
crazy.
and motherfucker
psychologist
Nigga,
ass
you
telling
was
nigga?
doing
motherfuckers
good
That's
until
problems
that
and
crazy. I
shit
ain't
shit,
even
nigga.
been
happened.
to
You a
college.
hoe,
I don't got no
nigga.
college
Hold on, yo,
degrees.
let them hit the
You a
argument.
hoe, nigga. You know you
Of
a
course
hoe,
I'm a
nigga.
hoe. The
You
way
ain't
I
gonna
sling
sit
dick,
there
you
and try to
definitely
big
know.
talk me, nigga. Fuck
Yeah,
you
you's a
talking
bitch.
about?
Yeah, you use
You
a bitch.
goofy
You're a
ass,
bitch ass
lame
nigga at
ass,
that.
goof bucket
You the
ass
one up here running
bitch.
your dick suckers trying to pander to
Man,
other
nigga,
men, and you mad because a motherfucker ain't
I will
agreeing with your
spit in
bitch
your
ass.
face. I'll
Okay, you
spit in
can
my
spit on this
hand
dick
and
too.
I'll
You up here
smack
running
you
all
like
this
Ric
shit.
Flair,
You
nigga.
spit in my face, I'm gonna take it and jack
Nigga,
my dick with it.
I'll
No, you won't,
backhand
bitch.
you,
No, you
nigga.
won't, bitch. That'll be the
I'll
most unsafe thing you
backhand
do
your
in your
whole
fucking
ass,
life. I
nigga, cause
promise
you's a
you.
lame, nigga.
I'll be a
You ain't
lame.
my
I ain't fucked up
motherfucking
about it.
cup of tea, nigga.
A cup
You
of
ain't
tea, get
part
a
of
cup
this
of this
big
tip,
shit,
bitch.
nigga.
Niggas trying to get
You a
shot
little
at
lame, nigga. You a
I don't give a
little
fuck about
lame,
being a
nigga.
lame bitch ass nigga.
Oh,
You come your
gossiping
whole ass
ass,
up here to run your
psychiatrist
dick
ass
suckers trying to
nigga.
pander to other men. You come up here to dick
You a
suck the male
sucker,
collective.
nigga.
Okay,
You a
you's a dick
sucker,
eater. So where do
nigga.
we go from here?
You a sucker, nigga. And that's
You's a
what,
dick eater. Where do
nigga.
we go from here?
And we ain't going nowhere, nigga. If
Okay,
I see
exactly.
you,
So I'll be a
nigga,
sucker and you'll be a
nigga,
dick
keep
eater.
that same energy with your weird ass, nigga.
I'll be a sucker
All
and you'll
right,
be a
keep
dick
that
eater.
same energy,
I
nigga.
will. It'll be
North
worse in
Carolina
person. I
ass
promise you.
nigga.
It'll be worse in person. I promise you.
Yeah, that part, nigga. I guarantee you won't, nigga. I guarantee you be on your pockets, nigga, fucking with me, nigga. You better quit playing.
That's crazy. I'm gonna rip the motherfuckers out just to make sure I can't be. Bitch.
Nigga, lame ass nigga.
I'll be lame. You gonna be stupid. I'd rather be
Man,
lame than
fuck you,
stupid.
nigga. You don't want no smoke with me, nigga.
Of course,
You
I don't
talking
smoke at all.
crazy, nigga.
Well,
And that's a
I'm talking
damn
smarter than
shame.
you.
That's a damn
Definitely talking
shame.
smarter than you.
It's a damn
It's a
shame,
damn
bro.
shame
Won't
you
you
up here
be?
running your dick
Won't
suckers
you?
for the man
Won't you
collective.
show some intelligence about these motherfucking weird ass hoes, nigga?
Why would I?
Hey
Huh?
man,
Won't you show
the
some
nigga is
intelligence
You
playing.
about
assume
these
that they
weird
ain't been
ass
Nigga is
intelligent
hoes,
this
playing the
whole
nigga?
dick.
All the
time.
weird
What
Yeah,
they
ass
come
say
shit
on,
is
they
man.
on
do,
them. It's
nigga.
not on them to
You a
make you
sucker,
understand.
nigga.
Come on, man.
And you up here to dick suck
You
the
a
male
sucker,
collective.
nigga. You a
You
Hold
sound like
up,
you've
sucker.
been sucking the dick this whole
hold up,
time. Why you got all that
y'all.
phlegm in your mouth?
Hold up. Where you go with?
Oh yeah, you flaming, my nigga. You a flaming hot Cheeto, my nigga.
Alright,
We ain't the same caliber, nigga.
if y'all
You'll
think
never
shit,
be a
hold
boss
up.
in the
Somebody
king
mute
like
him for
Shut up,
me.
bitch.
If y'all think Shinron got it, smiley face emoji. If you think Cardi got it, crying face emoji. So y'all can settle this shit.
nigga. I don't give a fuck about who
Shut
got
up,
what,
shut
nigga.
up,
You
shut up.
idiotic.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up for a second.
He better not.
Shut the fuck up for a second. Damn. You done took one ass whooping. Don't want another one. Sit down and breathe, nigga. Damn. Yeah, they said Shinron got it.
All right, Shenron's dick is bigger. Also too, Shenron pandering for pussy and Party pandering for dick. So fellas, if you trying to get your dick sucked, hop in Party inbox. He looks like he's about full.
That's what your daddy do.
It look
That's
like
what
he's
your
about
daddy
full.
do. You motherfucker.
All right. Anyways, let's go
What your
ahead and
daddy
move on
do.
to the let's party enough. Okay, you've had enough. Shenron just tore your ass up out the frame, literally and figuratively. Blue is next, I think.
Yeah, go ahead, Blue.
Ah shit, I'm gone now. Shit, them niggas done filled it up for a nigga.
Oh,
I
you was
ain't got
trying
shit
to get
else to say.
in.
I'm
You
out of
wanted
here,
to
bro.
get in.
Nah, I was trying to
Don't
get
came
them
up here
niggas
with
to
his dick
stop.
out.
Trying to get them niggas to
He was sitting there
stop,
with his
man.
dick in
That's
his
all.
hand. He said it's over now. All right,
Nah, I was trying to
Blue.
get y'all niggas to
No,
calm
it's cool,
down, man.
Blue. It's all
Y'all can't
right.
be
You missed
entertaining this
out.
shit, man.
That man
Cause
was
see,
wet in the
cause
ass. He was
see,
ready.
my
All right,
man's on the
Blue.
other
Hold
side
up,
was going
Blue.
for the
It's fine.
men's,
All
and my
right, all right, all right. You didn't get to get in the circle jerk. Shut up.
what
What's
he
up,
doing?
dog
I know
food? Hold
what's
up,
up.
Blue. Hold up. Hey, drink some water. Get your heart rate back down.
Heart rate ain't never up.
You know, I tried to talk. He said he ain't got nothing to say because it was already filled up. What does that mean? That
Sarah, my issue
conversation.
with you is you was a psychologist. You a psychologist type of woman, and I don't like you. So
I'm trying to be serious and bring it back to the prompt, and then y'all gonna let him go before me because y'all playing in my face. Please, I just got it together. Yo, Blue, you can go after me. I ain't mean to address you. I apologize, but you said that shit first, though. You
right,
did
like
it.
fill me up. What you mean fill you up, Blue? Like
You
okay,
said
ciao. But yes, Sarah, you're a psychologist type of woman.
it.
Period.
Oh, goddamn. Okay, so I really came up here to be serious because I wanted to give the red pill wife list, right? And then compare it to all the things that a mother does. So I wanted to say that for most of them, right, they'll talk about someone being their peace, which means help them regulate their emotions, right?
That
And
ass.
usually 3 years old and under needs help with regulation of their tantrums, etc. They'll talk about someone being able to prepare meals, usually three and unders. They need people to cook for them. They can't be around the stove. They're gonna, burn themselves, burn the house down. Can't cook. Yeah, I get it, right? They need someone to clean their clothes and wash them for them. You can't have kids around Tide Pods, eat them and shit. So the men start saying that. The men also talk about them needing someone to nurture them, right? So if you fall down, you got to boo boo, somebody kiss it. The man that been beat down by the world, the white man kicking my ass, you got to hold him or what have you. You have to make space. So all the things I hear usually is that you need a mama, and all the things you're asking for are usually reserved for 3 years old and under. My last part is when the kids are growing up, I see a lot of men talk about what the kids need to do to gain their independence. Oh, that they can do that themselves. They can do it themselves. Don't be doing that for them fucking kids. They can do it. However, you still ask for your plate to be made, your clothes to be washed, someone to look out for you, someone to help regulate your emotions, but you pushing your kids out the fucking nest. I'm like, hold on, that nigga 6. That nigga 6 years old with a step stool he can reach it and get the cup, but don't want you to do anything for your kids. The biggest fucking red flag of them wanting to be the only children. That's worse than saying, hey, add me to your squad. You got 2 kids, I'm the 3rd kid, we all kids. Take care of us all. The diabolical shit is saying, don't baby that nigga. Don't help that girl out. She need to learn on her own while you all the while sopping up all her fucking attention. Please, y'all stop playing in my motherfucking face. Cause y'all know what y'all ask for out of your wife. My wife a good wife. She do this, she do that. She sounds like your fucking mother. What's the fucking difference? That's all I want to say. I'm a land. Thank y'all.
All right, so you want me to tell you how dumb you sound just now?
Thank you, Dark Horse.
Don't come in here stepping on people, peach cobbler. Mind your business.
Is that my business?
Before you do that, before you try to eat her pussy out, go ahead and tell us what you think about the prompt.
No, but Dark Horse just spoke facts, so that was crazy. He want to throw a tantrum after she spoke some facts. Is crazy.
Came up here to get try to eat off her motherfucking nachos. Listen, tell us what you think about the prompt, Dre.
So you mean to tell me you got all that gusto, but you can't come off you to answer the prompt? Child.
That's how these niggas be. Just incompetent, all around slow as fuck for no fucking reason.
How stupid you got to be to know that I did not just answer the prompt? Like that was a rebuttal to the prompt.
Did you not hear? You thought we heard
Do you know what
you?
a rebuttal is? Do you know what a prompt is? Do you know what an answer is?
Yes, I know. That's why I used the word. Nigga. Why do men desire what?
You thought we heard that shit you said?
Bro, why do men desire the same level of care and and attention as children? And I said, I think that's a bunch of bullcrap because the only people who require or are asking to be treated as children are women in these days. Y'all want to be sitting up in somebody's house, them paying all the bills, and you just do regular stuff. Dark Horse just sit up here and named a whole bunch of regular stuff that no man needs. We asked if you can do if we're gonna be paying all your bills and you sitting at the house alone, not doing anything else, that you can at least have the regular adult things that it takes to be adult done. In a partnership. It's not saying that. And then for one, when she's talking about men saying they need peace, and then goes to regulating your emotions. If you don't understand that being at peace in the relationship and regulating emotions are 2 different things, then we already lost. Like if you just not coming to me and with your drama and your bull crap and stressing me out and being peace, it equates to you regulating my emotions. Like how is that the same thing in your head? That's crazy. But I'm just gonna say that regular men in these day and age, I don't know what men you guys are talking about. Regular men don't need anyone to make them their food, don't need anyone to do their laundry or anything like that, because we have been adults. We know how to do that. We were adults before we got with you. So we were doing that on our own. And without us, you're going to be doing those same things regardless, because that's what it takes to keep a household ran. So someone asking you to have it done, if they're being the main provider in the household and taking care of all of your bills, and just asking you to do what it takes to be an adult, just asking you to do that is a problem, then you have a problem with being an adult yourself.
Okay, so hold on, real quick, Dark Horse. Dark Horse,
These niggas kill me with these
goddamn Dark Horse, you
$50,000
took
a year. These niggas can't pay for shit.
Now
That's
these
why I
niggas
hate the fucking
nobody got no money. Nobody got no money.
Your reality. You don't have no money. You don't have no money to put no woman up 100%. Can you talk from your real life perspective? Because you are not a provider. How about you talk about it from that perspective?
Damn, Dark Horse, you took the words right out my mouth.
I was thinking the same thing.
Your argument gonna be the one thing you can't do. Fuck you rebut me all the stuff you can't fucking do. Your daddy couldn't do, your granddad couldn't do, your uncle can't do. None of you niggas can fucking do it. Ain't met a nigga yet that can do it. Stop the fucking lies.
Maybe because you ain't shit, and the niggas that you
No, Dre, you can't. Dre,
do it.
no,
I said
I want
no man can do it. I said the man ain't no
A
man.
man
Why?
ain't gonna do it for
I'm
no
not a
ain't
man,
shit
nigga.
bitch, and that's what you
I'm
are.
not a man, nigga. I'm not supposed to be compared to you. You can't do shit.
Oh
That's what
my
I'm talking
God. What
about.
you
Fuck
mean?
you. You
What
standing
shit
on these
can't I
goddamn
do?
fake ass lies.
A man's
Well, you gotta wash because I pay all the bills. You don't pay shit. You
Ain't
live in
nobody
that
said
lady
you
house.
got to do
Your
anything.
name not
You
on a
want to
fucking
be
lease nowhere. You don't
a
own
kept
shit.
woman, but you don't want to do the kept woman job. What kind of sense does that make? You
I
sound
make
stupid.
more money than all you niggas.
Oh, you don't make more money than
That's
shit,
what I'm
girl. You
talking
on
about. How you
TikTok
gonna pay
talking
for a
shit.
woman and
Girl,
children?
shut up. Oh, ain't no nigga making no
Wash
money
your
now.
goddamn
What is you
dishes and heat
talking
up that
about?
fucking hunger man. That's what you can do. Focus on that.
You
Feed
need
yourself.
to focus on that used out crotch you got. That's what you need to do. And start worrying about
Dre,
how much money
Now
a man
niggas up
make.
here making assumptions about other people's genitalia.
how
Oh
It's
do
yeah,
crazy.
well look,
you
if we
fucking
making
grown?
assumptions about how much money somebody got, I can make assumptions about that crotch. Cause she obviously got a battered crotch.
Nah,
She over
because
here.
one actually borders on
She
the
got a
line of
rant on
sexual
TikTok
What is the
harassment.
about men
truth?
not having money.
What
Men
is
ain't
the
got money.
truth?
What you talking
Right, but
about?
one actually
What kind
borders
of
on
men
the
you
line of
making?
You
sexual
You
didn't say
with?
harassment.
I. Hold on. You already told on yourself. You can't go back and say you that nigga. You said y'all want a man. You didn't say me, nigga. You didn't say I. You talking about other niggas you don't fucking know and tell them to get some shit off of them. Because some other man in some other universe is
Because
doing it.
my
That
woman
ain't your
don't got a problem
argument.
with
You
that.
didn't
I'm
say
talking
me,
about
nigga. Because it's
you.
not
You
fucking
is
you. You were
plural.
talking about men in
Y'all. What are you
general,
talking about?
not
Why would I be talking
yourself,
about
because
me
you're
when my
not a
woman don't care about
provider.
that?
You
My
is
woman
not
is
You
good.
plural.
told on yourself.
Say
That
that.
shit is
How
out
would I
there
tell on
now.
myself by talking about general
Hold
statements?
up,
You
hold
sound
up,
so stupid.
hold up,
Everything
hold
Hold
you came up
up,
here and
on.
said
Hold
was
hold up,
on.
hold up, hold up. So hold up. So if women want men, if women want to be lazy and have men take care of them, then y'all telling me ain't no problem with single mamas out here then. So niggas shouldn't even be talking about single mamas then, because all the women at the house trying to get a man to take care of them and they don't want to take care of nothing. It can't be both. So which one is it?
what are you talking about? It can't be both. There's multiple people in the world. Duh is both, fool. What are you talking about? Can't be both. We're only talking about one situation,
Hold
one
on.
scenario.
So
Turn down. We
so
need a.
women want, hold up, ain't nobody listen, that nigga dumb, but that's what I'm saying. So women
Say
want a
that, but you can't prove me
provider.
dumb.
Women want a man who gonna take care of them. Women don't want to go to work, nothing, and at the same time, women are also single mothers. That makes sense to you? This nigga stupid. Y'all always stupid. It's so
What's
disappointing.
going on? Like this is
What a
the
woman
same man who
wants in
said
the
you was
situation that
plural
she's
though.
in are two different things. Okay? Just because you want somebody to take care of you, guess what? Ain't that many fools in the damn world that's gonna be just sitting here giving you all their damn money and not getting shit from you. So yes, you're gonna be a damn single mom in a situation to where you got to damn do what you got to do for your family.
So
What
that's
you
what we
mean?
talk
Yeah,
about the
women are
game if
single
you do,
moms and
game
women
if you
want some
don't. So
bullshit.
y'all want to say women don't want a man to take
Both
care of
are
them, and
too.
women at the same time take care of children on their own. That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas gotta pick one. Y'all can't have it
No, pick
all.
one. There's a million. You can just
George
help me out
W.
because I'm proving
Bush.
your
Hold
point. You don't
on,
have to
cause I
question me
don't
and try to
listen.
silence
Listen,
me
real
when
quick, Drake.
I'm
Real
making sense. Because
Drake. I don't listen, cause I don't want to talk over no Florida punk. Okay, stop with the sassy shit. Stop with the sassy. Stop with the sassy.
talking to
It's
Shin.
give you it's sassy and faggy, and I don't want to talk over you. Okay, I don't want to talk over you. I don't want to talk over you because I know all of that nut in your mouth is hard. It's hard to articulate. Anyways, I wanted to talk to the point. Okay, I don't want to talk over no Florida punk. Okay. Anyways, I think that when men sit up here and say things like, we already doing those things.
Why
We're
you
already
why you
cooking. We're
talking?
already
Man,
cleaning.
stop with this.
Hold on.
No,
Cause
you
you giving sassy and faggy and I don't like it.
fat.
Stop it. No means
Ease,
no. I
come
didn't say the
on.
word. I didn't say the word though. I didn't say the word.
Prove nothing. Name calling.
Okay. You done? Okay, anyways, when y'all sit up here and say shit like, we're already cooking, we're already cleaning, we're already doing those things. It's so weird because it becomes an absolute requirement in these like these fantasy worlds where you're paying all of the bills. And it's definitely a requirement when you're in these 50-50 relationships. And that's why a lot of women say that relationships with men are not beneficial, and that's beneficial because you're having, and we're going to talk. I'm going gonna base my conversation in reality. Y'all get on these panels and say, well, we've already did these things, we've already done this, and we've already did that, and then say things like, well, that's why you're not wifey material, and that's why you're not, because you're not cooking and cleaning and you're not being submissive. It doesn't make any sense.
You only to dumb people. You sitting there talking.
Shut the fuck up. Let somebody else go. Let somebody else go, because I don't want to talk to a Parliament House punk.
Because he want attention. That's what I'm saying. Y'all just keep proving the
Oh,
point.
talk about what I said, but then you don't want
Need
me to shut
somebody
up
to
because I'm doing me.
regulate those emotions.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
these
what,
might be to
baby?
regulate
Sissy.
those emotions, but whenever a man says you can't talk to a man like that, that means that their emotions always have to be regulated by everybody else around them, or they just lose control and fly off the handle. They really can't. They really can't stop themselves. And we here to control you and get you niggas the fuck together. So you're in the right place. You know what I'm saying? Just come back a couple times so we can show you how the fuck you supposed to act. Because we the real men over here, obviously.
Man, you're
Because
not
we
real
can,
shit. All you
we
doing is got a
can.
mute button,
But you don't have a wife. You
and
don't
calling in.
you're not a provider. So you're talking about where you want
All
to
you,
be, and if you stay a while, maybe you can be.
blah.
We can give you some hope, but nobody's giving you that. That's why you're so angry. No woman has said, you know what? I'm gonna look out for that nigga right there. Nobody has. Your mama don't look out for you no more. She got rid of your ass, so you kind of in this limbo
I got my.
space until you find a new mommy. But I mean, maybe you can talk to your mama nice and go back over there and get your shit together. But these women out here ain't fucking talking to you. Who would talk to a man who talk like that?
But the thing
Nobody.
is, Dark
No
Horse,
one.
Ain't
Come
nobody care.
on.
But
Dark Horse, I be confused because why do the men with no money be worried about the man with money pockets? They be like, you can't talk to a man like that. You can't do a man like that. So that to me implies that you feel like you could treat that man better than me. And I'm the woman and I'm the one you want. It gives off to me, I would never do you like that, King. Savannah is not right for you, LeBron. I would do you better than that. Stefan, Aisha don't want you. She don't respect you, King. I can do you better. I don't understand why y'all be so worried about what other men do. So they call them simps and
what do you
pandas and
think?
losers and suckers. But in all actuality, he's only all these things because you don't have the means to do so. This man blows his money because he doesn't care and or he genuinely wants to provide as a man. Y'all scream, y'all want to be the providers. Then when we say, get up and provide, oh, you gold digging. There's no gold to be dug, sir. I'm making you stand on what you said.
You wouldn't be asking, man. Shit, half of nothing.
I love watching them fight over the mute button. That should be so funny.
My finger. And look,
Look.
gotta suppress.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Amax. Go ahead.
What's good? Well, I've been waiting patiently. Man.
Sorry. You know the Florida punk gotta show their ass for their boyfriends in the comments.
So
Hey, you
I'm gonna just say this.
bitch ass.
I promise not to talk over anybody. I'm not a person. I don't argue. I'm not an argumentative person. So, but I just want to enlighten, shed some light on the topic you have, which is why do men desire the same level of care and attention as children? As for me, that's crazy. There probably are a lot of brothers that do that, but they are the reflection of the women that they are with. If a woman tolerates that, that's on her. My wife, she ain't got to cook if she don't want to. When she do cook, it's the bomb. I wash my own clothes. I feed myself. Both my boys, 18, 15, I teach them both how to cook for themselves. Young men need to know how to do that. So I'm sure there are men out there that function like that, but I think those men are the reflection of the women that allow them to be like that.
Hold up. So you came
Yeah,
up
absolutely,
here.
bro.
Hold up. So the prompt ain't. You special, right? You special. You clean your own clothes, and then the niggas who ain't special like you is because a woman. That's what you had to say.
What
So hold up. If you didn't clean your
anything
clothes,
for me.
would your wife do
She
it?
don't have to. She don't have to if she
Hold
don't want
up.
to.
If you ain't clean your clothes,
Yeah,
would your wife
she
do it?
loves to do it.
No. Y'all,
Absolutely.
let me hold up. No.
Absolutely.
Here's the no. Here's the way it
She's not
works.
gonna let you talk.
Hold up.
You making sense. She's not gonna let you talk.
Right. You gotta go. This is what I'm gonna say. If it's because of the women that men don't do it, then it's because of your wife is the reason why you do it. You don't get to have it that way. It's your wife who got your ass together. It's your wife who made sure that them boys knew how to take care of themselves too. It's not you, sir. Your wife ain't playing that shit. So if that's what you want to say, you want to say that, oh, the niggas who ain't special like me, it's that wife is the reason why they not doing it, or their mama not doing it. It's your motherfucking wife who got your shit together. Let's give the accolades where they deserve. Don't come up here and just being fucking special when you went there and them hamper and them clothes was dirty and your wife told you to get the fuck up and clean that shit up. That's all I'm gonna say. But go ahead, Sharon.
I was gonna say the question says care and attention is not simply just physical, and I think it's also referring to any type of mental assistance or emotional assistance, right? And I don't mean like you got mental issues, but I'm saying to also help along like our mental development or to show us a different way so we can think about things in a different perspective, a different light. It also refers to emotionally speaking. You don't expect emotional intelligence or I'd say like maybe expansive like what's the word I'm trying to look for? You don't expect like a deep type of mental display from children, right? You'd expect that from an adult, but oftentimes men in our quote
My
unquote
humble, you gotta come back.
men in our men in our attempt to be more logical, a lot of times we don't see things from both perspectives whenever we act like, or whenever we're supposed to be providing, or whenever we're supposed to be, say for instance, even the position of a supervisor, we may see things from a closed off perspective, and it prevents us from actually being knowledgeable of how other people might see and or think of things. And if you're going to be in a position of authority and or leadership, like at a job, then you have to be able to make the right decisions to where everybody that you're supervising can be accommodated. And it's the same thing, I think, whenever we talk about how women actually assist us with different things. They help us to mature mentally a lot of times. They also help us to mature emotionally. I'll land with that.
Could I respond?
Go ahead.
Okay. No. So my premise was not that I feel like I'm special. My premise was after 23 years of marriage with my wife, we worked together with everything. And my brother is absolutely correct. There are a lot of areas in my life where my wife was a huge influence on my growth maturity wise, and financial responsibility. So I wasn't trying to paint the picture that I'm special. What I was saying was that if a brother's functioning like that, he's needy. He needs attention. He needs her to cook. Like then she needs to check that because
That's my point. That's what I'm talking about. That's my point.
He's behind
Hold
the
up,
bar.
hold up. If you're saying that the reason why you do the things that you do is because it's internal, is you're the one who's driving yourself to do it, then don't say that the man who not doing it is because the woman needs to check it. That don't add up.
Well, I think she
So
deserves better, is what I'm saying.
no.
She
If
deserves
you
better than
saying
that.
that the man who, if you want full credit for what you claim you're doing,
No,
the
I'm not
man who's
asking
not,
for
hold
credit
up,
for
listen to what
anything.
I'm saying. The man who is not doing it, you need to blame him, not the woman he with. That doesn't make sense. That's not consistent.
I got a question too, MX. You just said all the things that your wife helped you do and how the way that she helped. I can't even say it. I can't say it again. No, I don't even want to have those words come out of my mouth.
I'll
All the
say it
things that
again
you
if you want
said
me
that
to.
she did. No, no, it hurt. It hurt the first time around. It's gonna hurt worse the second time. But all the things that you said that she did that you're giving her credit for, that same woman who sounds super intelligent or what have you, even though disagree with her having to do it for an adult, right? But those things she did, that's the same woman you told me enjoys laundry. So I really can't trust anything that comes out of your mouth because as a actual living human breathing person, for you to say that and mean that another person enjoys fucking laundry, I know right now that her shit is hell.
Well,
It
guess
gotta be
what? I
hell
I
because all
enjoy.
her work, all of the things she was able to impart on you, and I mean important things, financial literacy, things like emotional regulation, helping grow you the fuck up to be whoever it is you wanted to be in life. She was elite enough to do that. But she enjoys lowly chores and takes joy and pride in laundry. Are you fucking kidding me? This is what I'm talking about. Y'all don't risk. Y'all can try to lie to me about how much you respect your wife and you have on the pedestal, and all in one sentence, you will destroy every lie you done told me and let me know how you really think about her. You truly believe that somebody enjoys laundry. The fuck out of here. She's smarter than you every day of the fucking week, every day of the fucking year, but you relegated her to somebody who enjoys laundry. What she would enjoy is for the rest of your marriage, she gets fucking laundry service and never touches shit again. Take that the fuck home. Talk to her about that. You know.
May I respond? Just want to make sure I can respond. I didn't want to interrupt anybody.
You've been
Yeah, I
passive
stood up.
aggressive, which is crazy.
So oftentimes within our home, there are a lot of things my wife and I do together. We'll cook together. We'll clean together. We'll, I got a 15-year-old boy. He'll be outside detailing his mom's car. That's kind of one of his chores he does for allowance. And Saturdays we kind of just take time to clean up the house. We'll do it together. So it's not about her being put in a low position. And I'm thinking that she enjoys doing low tasks. These are things around the home that we know that these things need to get done. So if I do them, I'll do them. If she does them, she does them. We do them together. We'll do them together. So there's no premise that I think of her of anything less than the woman who I asked to marry me. We've been together for over 2 decades. I wanted to press, but
Hold up, you didn't
I
really
don't need
respond. You
her
try to romanticize
to
it.
cook.
No, you're trying to romanticize it, and you didn't actually address what was
I'm saying
said.
I don't look at her like the way you
No, no, no,
presume.
no. But no. What
No,
I'm
I'm saying I
saying
don't
is
look at
like,
her in that
no.
fashion. The picture that you painted, that was incorrect.
Listen. Hold up. I don't give a fuck if other people don't catch the manipulation, sir. You fucking romanticizing chores, nigga. Like this is what I'm saying. Y'all niggas be fucking lying. She flat out asked you, why would you say that your wife like to do those things? Instead of answering, it's like, oh, the woman I love, and we cook and we clean, whatever. Nigga, y'all been in the house arguing. Shut the fuck up. Y'all niggas are so fake and full of shit. Like, if you can't respond to what people said, then just say you can. But don't be all passive aggressive. Can I speak? Can I speak? And then you go into some bullshit that you were saying. Y'all niggas be full of shit. I'm sorry. No, not gonna happen. We just open the panel up since this nigga won't fucking lie.
What
Okay.
marriage doesn't have
Can
arguments?
I answer the prompt?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Can y'all hear me?
I just responded to you. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So I just wanted to say, I feel like there's 2 things. Either these men are toxic, or it's because they didn't get the same care when they were little, and so now they're trying to get it while they're
Explain
like
what you mean
growing
they
up.
didn't get the what care you were referring to when they were little.
They got mommy issues, and so they putting those mommy issues onto
Why is
their
it
significant other.
why is that a mommy issue? Explain that part.
Okay, I'll give y'all a really good example. I talked to my husband about this. Um, some men grow up and their mothers wasn't able to give them the type of care and nurturing that they needed. I mean, any kid
Let me
needs,
ask you a
really.
question real quick. The problems we're seeing these men being immature and looking for this maternal figure, this mommy or whatever, right? Is this something that you notice in women also? Like, do you think this is a common in women?
You're talking about like women have mommy issues
Yeah,
too?
do you see the same behaviors we're saying that the men are showing? Do you see like it look the same exact thing for women? Like, is it
I
just
would say it would be the same, but I would say it's carried out a lot differently, and it
why is
would
it
be
carried out
more
differently?
because I feel like women who have a lot of mother issues, they don't act like this. They act a little differently.
Okay,
I
that's
think
the question I
I
want to
think
ask
because
you. No, that's the part right there. Because again, you saying that the men had a mommy issues. Because again, them households where the mothers can't be there for the sons, right? The daddy don't matter apparently, right? Who cares what the bad daddy was doing? Hold up real quick. There are girls in those households too. And you're saying it's not showing up in the women. But for the men,
I'm not
it's the
saying that.
mommy.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying for the man, since we're talking about men, I'm just saying for them, this is the way they carry it out. This is how it's portrayed on their part. And then women is kind of portrayed a little differently.
How's it different?
I feel like for women who have mother issues, they internalize a lot of stuff. It's kind of hard for them to, express emotion. They have difficulties acting, like they have difficulties when it comes to men and other women too, because they didn't have that relationship with their mother. A lot of trust issues, a lot of
They not
issues
looking to be
pertaining to other
accountable.
women.
So you're
I'm
saying
sorry,
it's different. So you're saying there's a difference between the way the mothers treat the children. Why are you not factoring in the fathers when you say that though?
Because I thought we were only talking about like men
So they don't
and
have fathers?
their issues when it's pertaining to their mothers. That's the perspective I'm coming from. Like the men when it's pertaining to their mothers.
Well, that's not what the prompt says.
Well, that's what I was saying was that I think that's one of the reasons why these men seek the same care and attention as
That
children,
absolves the
and
man
they
of all
seek
the
it
guilt.
from their, huh?
Absolves the man of all the responsibility.
It doesn't absolve the man of all his responsibility. It's just I'm just highlighting the part that the mother played in it.
What
But I mean,
character?
the father definitely played a part in it. But I was just talking about the mom's part.
Why aren't you talking about the man's part then? If you're saying it like that, and it's like they definitely play a part in it, then why aren't you able to talk about the man's part? Why is it always defaulted to the woman's part? If they definitely play a part in it, then definitely describe what they do or what's going on. Or from that perspective. Don't bring up the women at all.
Hold up, go ahead, Dark Horse.
Well, why can't we bring
No,
up both?
we can't. I just wanted to say that both sides come out wanting the same thing. So the man who quote unquote didn't get it, I need references. And then the man who got all of that treatment from his mother, both of them have the same list of things they want in their wife. The men who don't get it from their mother and and the men who do get it from their mother have the same ideal as a wife. So explain to me how both men who came from two different situations still describe the same type of woman that is wife material, and she has all the things that their mother did or didn't do and still wants a mom out of his wife. Those are I'm not even going over the criteria. You weren't here, but I already dropped all the stuff that men say that's wife material. And when you go down the list, all of it is things that a 3-year-old needs from his mother, and he's going to want it from a grown woman. And it didn't matter how he was raised. It's socialization. It's not the mama in the house, society. And then women are told the same thing because a woman is going to show up and say, I am wife material, and she's going to give you the same thing if she believes the same thing. And that's how they link up. She starts performing all those wifely duties, aka mommy duties that she's been trained to do. And he says, I'm looking for a woman doing these mommy duties and displaying those characteristics, and they link up and get married. So it's actually on both sides. But no, these men are saying the same thing, no matter how their mother treated them.
I agree with you, but then if they're saying like, oh, this is wife material, but they want to be treated like the children, then we got an issue and it's a problem. And that's what I'm saying. They got some
What do you hear that men say that is wife material?
Well, like you just explained, like what you just said, I completely agree with you. But if they want all of this, that's like wife material, and they're describing they're describing the social norm that we have of what a mother is and what they want in their wife, that's fine. But if they want to be treated like the child in that situation,
and they don't want to be treated like a husband, then they're either toxic or they got some serious mommy issues because they're going after the woman, the wife, the mother.
But
So
it's
they
not. It's
probably got
not
some wife, they
mommy.
got some mother issues
But
or some.
hold on. But it's not mommy issues. It's because you see the same behavior in men who didn't have a mother. You see the same behavior who had emotionally distant mothers, who had
Yeah,
loving
those are
and
mommy
nurturing.
issues.
Hold on. Who had loving and nurturing mothers. You see the same behavior of men wanting to be treated as with the same attention, with the same level of care and attention as children across groups, whether it's racial groups, ethnic groups, age groups. That is something that is prevalent. That's what we're saying, is that it is not it's not something that their mothers are doing to them, because the same behavior shows up in men who grew up with fathers in the household. The same behavior shows up in men across all racial ethnicities. So it's not something that the mother is doing. It's something that society is doing. It's something that men are socialized to think.
Yes. And to add on to
Okay, so
that,
but if we create this society, then who's the father of this narrative?
and that's what I was
That
just
would
about
be
to add on to
patriarchy.
East. And
And
so
who's
if you guys read the
the mother?
Guideland, hold on,
Hold
Humble.
up. Merlin trying to say something. Let her finish.
Read Guyland. It was a book written by sociologist Michael Kimmel. He describes the perilous world of boys becoming men, and it's exactly what East is talking about, how men are socialized to be emotionally and like stunted in society as far as like not picking up responsibilities. They rather hang out with guys, they rather circle jerk, they rather get on Twitter or you know, do things that aren't beneficial to them or their community or the advancement or evolvement of their species. Like they're socialized to be just workers, be warriors. They're socialized to be dumb and go to war. That's what they're socialized to do. They're not socialized to actually grow and do the things that women are raised to do. So you're asking who created that system? The men did. That's why we're asking you to only bring up the men in these problems and not say they have mommy issues, because it's not our issue. It's not the women's issue. The men are being
Yes, but
socialized to be useless.
I agree with I understand your perspective, but we all play a part in the patriarchy.
Girl.
So you have to have account, like the women. I feel like as women, we need to have accountability on where it's due from
Everyone
us.
has some type of all women, including myself, every woman on this panel has some type of internalized misogyny. We're not saying that, but here's the thing: we can uphold misogyny, patriarchy, but we can never be the enforcers of patriarchy. We can never be the creators of patriarchy. We can't do that. So yes, some women may have some type of internalized misogyny and coddle men and tell men, you're supposed to find a woman that's going to cook, clean, and let you suck on her titty after the baby's done. However, there's all that we can't enforce that in men. That is something that men enforce. Society that is created by men have enforced within themselves. Like there was, I'm gonna just give a small example. There was an experiment done, and I'm trying to be quick. There was an experiment done where there was a group of kids, and there were two rooms. In one room was a room full of girl toys that was predominantly pink, and the other one was a room full of boy toys. And they brought the girls into the room with the boy toys. The girls played with the boy toys with no problem whatsoever. The girls go into the girl room, played with the toys with no problem whatsoever. The boys were brought into the girls' room, and of course, they did not touch the toys. And do you want to know what the ages of these boys were? They were 5 years old, 4 to 5 years old. And there was one boy who wanted to sit down. He was tired. He wouldn't even sit in the girl chair because it was pink. That is something that is so socially ingrained. And these were all different ethnicities. There was a Chinese boy, a white boy, a black boy, a Hispanic boy. This is something that is ingrained in us. But it's not something that we as women can enforce. We're not enforcing that. They're seeing that on TV. They're seeing it from their classmates. They're learning it from their parents, yes, but they're also learning it from their peers.
That's kind of
All
just
right, I have a
natural,
question in
man.
regards to that. That's interesting. Can I ask a question in regards to what she just said? That's very powerful.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll use my wife and I as an example. Let's say I was like crazy with them issues like that. How could a couple resolve, something like that? Because that could really, take a toll on the man on a.
Yeah. That's what we've been saying. It does take a toll on you. It does. It makes you feel, first of all, it's ingrained to the disdain of anything female. And yes, Tara, I used the term female, but that's in the proper context. So don't whoop my ass. But it's it's ingrained to hate anything that we have given inherent traits or characteristics of womanness, and it makes boys not like, don't cry, don't show emotion, don't show like joy and giddiness. You know what I mean? There's a dude on TikTok right now calling Klay Thompson a simp because he apologized to his girlfriend. Like, there's like the things that men push onto other men are so harmful. So the best thing to do is to normalize that what girls do is the same thing that boys do. Let boys play with, and I know y'all about to the niggas in the comments about to go ham, but let boys play with Barbie dolls. Let boys play with baby dolls. Let
And you
boys have
wonder,
cooking. Hold
and you
on, wait a
wonder
minute.
why.
Hold on, just wait. I'm almost done. I'm landing. You can do whatever you want after I'm done. Let them play with the cooking sets. Let them play daddy. Let them do the things that the girls do, because girls do the things that boys do. We play boys games, and we have the emotional maturity. We're not 4 times likely to unalive ourselves. We're not 20 times likely to commit a violent crime. We're not 20 times likely to walk into a supermarket and pew it up. But you know who is? Men. Y'all are. And it's because of the constraints that y'all put on each other, especially from the moment that you're born. That's it. I land.
That's dope. Yeah.
I
Because guess
agree.
what? I changed my daughter's diaper. I fed my daughter. I had to make her bottle. I had to put
All
clothes
right,
on her. So
sir,
yeah,
That's
sir,
what
I
you're
agree.
supposed to do.
sir. That
Yeah,
wasn't an
that's real.
opportunity to insert yourself.
I apologize. I wasn't trying to be rude.
All right,
She's right.
go
I
ahead.
agree with her.
Okay, that's cool. Go ahead, sunshine.
Hello.
How you doing?
So why do we deserve the same level of attention as children? Yeah, like I agree with everyone what they were saying before in regards to the program, and I think that's just what it has a lot to do with. The hierarchy is already set aside. Our roles and expectations they wanted us to play in life. So a lot of times what they have to do is to slowly put programming into our minds with our daily activities, things we eat, so forth and so forth. But men don't recognize it because it's in your daily activities. What they just call it is being a man. So I heard like a gentleman ask, like, what could we do? The first thing we should do is go into our shadows, see the things that question everything that you do. And a lot of times that's hard for any woman or man to do, to come to a realization like, let me question why I do this. I know I just automatically do it, but if it's just because I'm a woman or just because I'm a man, you need to go a little bit deeper. So I think that they've, just basically told men that their role is to be of like a childlike, and the woman's role is to be a caretaker, because the hierarchy looks at those grown men as childlike. They use them as a tool to gain financial stability for the country. So they're their workers. They're like their children. They teach them what they want them to learn, and then they go out and do it, which is what your parents do. And then they give them a gold star, which is their ego of being called a man, as recognition of saying that this is correct. And if they don't do it correctly, they recommend them and say, well, then you're rainbow, or they pick on you, or whatever it is. It's just like training a dog. If you do well, I'll give you a treat. If you don't do well, you'll get in trouble. And anything, any human, any animal, anything, they will respond off of that type of treatment. I land.
Thank you, sunshine. Go ahead, Frost. Frost, you on mute.
Yo, what's up? Nah, I mean, I just think it's crazy how y'all talking about let these kids play with girl toys and all that. You know, we raising them to be men. How we gonna let them? And then y'all get mad when they get older and they acting all feminine and stuff.
No, 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 no. What E said was correct. When you talk about the qualities that children need to learn, it's essential. When you talking about like y'all keep thinking this nurturing thing is something that's inherently or like that women just have, but no, you have like that goes back to what I was saying about the developmental delay. It's like you cut off from feelings, you disassociated from them. So giving children the opportunity to show those type of feelings, and sometimes it could just be having a pet that they care for around the household. It humanizes them.
Yes, I ain't never been in that position. I ain't never had my son ask me for some Barbie dolls. So I mean,
Am I able to speak?
It's open to
Okay. That's just like saying like a lot of the men they don't buy their sons like cooking sets, but most chefs are male. It just doesn't make sense because when they grow up, they're going to do what they want to do anyway. You could have just helped them out early age.
yeah, but I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him a hammer, a tool set.
Yeah, but you know what it does? It makes you it it makes them not be able to understand their own masculinity without a woman. See the difference. I think the reason why women are secure in our womanhood and our femininity is because we don't need a man to tell us how to be feminine. Every once a month we bleed. When we turn 14, 15, we get breast. We start to fill out. Every now and then a baby falls out of our vagina. Milk comes out of our breast and we use it to feed children. We use it to feed the babies. We congregate and we talk and we communicate with each other. Men can only understand their masculinity by whatever is the opposite of feminine. A man will never understand what masculinity is without a woman being there to do the exact opposite. From the moment that I am born, I know that I am a woman. I'm feminine. I exhibit all of the feminine things, right? I will never need a man to tell me how to be feminine because it's something that is super inherent in me. But when you raise boys like that to say, oh, well, here goes a hammer. Here goes a tool set. Here goes a fucking grill set. You need women right next to you to determine what your masculinity is. I know that I'm a man because I'm not soft spoken like her. I know that I'm not a man. I know that I'm a man because I'm not I'm stronger. I'm physically stronger than her. I know that I'm a man because I don't cry like her. She's crying, so that means I have to not cry. So therefore that makes me a man. She likes pink, so that means I have to wear the color blue. So now I know that I'm a man. She talks a lot and she talks and congregates with her friends and very communicative with her friends, and she's able to articulate herself and things like that. So I'm gonna shut down my emotions, and therefore that makes me a man. The reason why so many boys are socialized to need women to be their emotional like emotional mouthpiece is because from the moment that kids are born, you stomp it down. Women, we don't have that. That's one of the few things that we're allowed to be free. Y'all will always, whenever y'all have that type of mindset, you will always need a woman to determine what your masculinity is forever and always.
What's going on?
Ain't she upset because I give my boy toys?
I'm
So
upset. I
East.
don't know you and I don't know
But
your
no,
son.
no, nobody care about what you do.
Nah.
We don't.
Y'all, if we need 8 more heart meets for the live goal, we ain't already give you a heart meet. Go ahead and do so. Make sure you tap the screen and support the people you agree with. And go
Yeah, and
ahead.
fresh, and fresh.
Go ahead.
Why do men deserve the same level of care and attention as children?
Exactly.
I mean, it's real simple. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think a woman should be getting with no man that she is not into. So I think that's number one, right? Because if you into that man, you gonna naturally ask some questions like, babe, like, how your day went? You know what I'm saying? Are you cool? Like, do you need me to rub your back? I know you've been working 12 hours, you know? So some of these questions, like the one that's in the prompt, I don't understand it. Now should it be as the same level as children? No, because I mean you with the child every day, all day, right? You know what I'm saying? So that wouldn't be required, but being mildly attentive to your man to make sure his mental health good while he out there working hard for you, I think that makes sense. If we talking about him having a baby with you and y'all, I mean, it just depends on the dynamic. I'm gonna say that.
Well, the reason why I had the question in comparison to children, again, I was saying, like, a lot of y'all are familiar with this conversation. Y'all have had this conversation about who should a woman serve first, the man or the children. I think it's a problem expecting a woman to serve you in the first place. That's crazy. But the fact that men think instead of them helping the mother take care of the children, they should be sitting there waiting to be served while their children are across from them waiting to eat is crazy. And to me, I know for you, some of y'all that's like normalized, and y'all that may think that's okay. But
It's a respect thing.
Hold up. A father sitting there eating. If y'all know that children have tantrums, like they literally have a hard time regulating emotions when they can't eat or sleep. They have to literally watch their father eat first. And y'all like, no, but the father won't be around and all that. And y'all understand how fucked up that is? That's a problem. That's what I'm saying. A man who feel like, oh, the kid shouldn't eat, I should eat first. He's taking the place of a child. That's very immature type thinking. Yet, till today, people still having that conversation.
I understand what you're saying. I mean, me personally, it really don't make me no matter if the kid eat first, I eat first. I mean, the kid gonna still eat. Like my child is still gonna eat. So I don't understand a 1 minute or 30 seconds of somebody handing somebody they plate is that's not really a
debate. If that's the case, then why is it even a conversation? If it doesn't matter,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's the point? Yeah.
Why is it a conversation in the first place? And not just any conversation, a recurring conversation that happened over decades.
I think because some people just like to debate about frivolous shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that's what that is. Because I'm gonna just negotiate with my woman. I got with you for a reason. I made a baby with you for a reason. Like we gonna.
Hey, ain't wrong though.
What you say? What you said?
I say you ain't wrong.
Hey, that's all I'm saying. And look, arguing about attention. That's the problem right there. Why give with somebody you don't even want to give that like a nurturing type of attention too? Because a woman just offset supposed to be nurturing. A man is supposed to be too, though, contrary to popular belief. Because I've seen all my uncles who are successfully married, besides two of them. The two of them that are not married is because they don't have good emotional intelligence. They don't know how to regulate their emotions and feelings. And number three, they don't know how to communicate with a woman properly when something's wrong. They just kind of lash out, punch holes in walls, or they got a gambling addiction. The other ones, they got successful jobs, they're engineers, they're architects. And when they come home, they get treated a certain way because they make close to six figures, or they taking care of the household properly. They making sure their woman don't have to want for nothing. She getting that princess treatment and she's treating them like a king. So as long as there's balance, what's wrong with loving each other hard? I think that's what's missing on these TikTok spaces. Everybody want to argue and bicker and bitch, but why don't nobody want to get to some concrete solutions? Be nurturing to your partner.
Hold on, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I just came back. I had to do something real quick.
No, go ahead, East. What up?
You came up here to dictate, to be the high school principal of TikTok Live.
What are you talking about? I'm just
you acting like a motherfucking crossing guard. You the line leader of the live. Like, we can't have a conversation. We can't have a debate.
We can. What's up, though? I'm asking what's
no,
up.
But here's Here's the thing. No, wait, real quick, Tara, because I hate when these motherfucking
You hate? You mean
police.
despise? Hate is a strong word. Go ahead, though.
Not you policing what she said. Calm the fuck down.
That's what I'm saying. This nigga got to be the TikTok detective, the motherfucking police. Like we can't have a good old back and forth, a motherfucking debate, a lively debate, and then here comes this nigga wanting to be everybody motherfucking daddy. So why y'all up here debating this? We don't need to be up here debating this. We don't. And then you bring you and your motherfucking high top bun up on this panel to tell us what the fuck to do. Golly, damn. We can't just have a little bit of fun and kick back in the live and just
But not just that. Hold up,
You're
real quick. It's not
insufferable.
just that. Like a
I
lot
feel
of
like East
times,
is offended
again,
by something.
hold up, real quick.
I am offended because these niggas be coming up here trying to tell us what to do on every. Nigga, this my motherfucking phone. I pay the bill.
I paid it.
Hold up.
Fuck about you paying?
The problem, a lot of times the men don't realize like some shit not even for them, to be honest. They think it's not productive because it's not getting to the solution they want. Like
I came in here
stop talking. He not staying in, that's fine. Like I wouldn't even entertain that coming here to police something because he ain't got shit to say. What's up, Gaslight?
Hey, how you doing, Tara?
Hey.
Good. I think men desire the same level of care and attention as children because they know their worth. I think men should require or desire, no, they should require a higher level of care than children. Children don't require much care. Feed them, give them something that'll hold their attention, and they're good to go. Whereas men, they have real world issues that they must solve. As such, they need to be
So they like special needs children.
sure, yeah, we can go with that. As long as the attention of care is greater than, regular basic kids. And a lot of people deal with just basic kids, unfortunately. A lot of people
I
got
got what you're
basic
saying.
kids,
So men don't just desire to be children; they desire to be special needs children, which is interesting.
which needs more care. Yeah. Special doesn't mean that they're deficient in any way. It just means that more care should be given. And I think that's absolutely the case. Yeah.
Yeah, what do y'all think about that, gentlemen? Do y'all need to care special needs children?
Do we need what?
The same kid as a special needs child.
Hell no, man. Why can't we just get some love? That's it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even that serious.
Hold on, real quick. I was saying if you could respond to what Gaslight had said. Go ahead, Aunt Fresh. What you think about what he said? Do y'all need the care of a special needs child?
No.
Man, he over here looking for a response. I ain't about to give it to him on that take. Nah, he crazy.
So y'all
You right,
disagree?
nigga. Nobody was looking for your response
No,
anyway.
that's fine. Hold on.
Man,
That's
shut
fine.
your bitch
Listen,
ass up,
if
nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? Don't come on here hostile as a motherfucker. Sit your ass down. Don't smoke a blunt, nigga. I'm in here talking all shit. Sit your ass down. You a clown.
Ain't that the nigga that just came up here talking some
East, ain't he still addressing you?
Hold on, shut the fuck up.
You not tough. Not tough. I don't know why you think.
I'm not tough. I'm not tough, but you over here. You light skinned with a high top bun, nigga. You got a motherfucking hold on now. I'm not about to sit up here and let a light skinned nigga with a messy bun tell me that I'm not tough, and you can't even grow a full motherfucking beard. Grow a full motherfucking beard before you tell a bitch that I'm not tough. I'm tougher than you. Tougher than you.
You want to know?
Tougher than you, crisscross. Anyways, this nigga come up here talk about some. Well, what about the solution? We just need this, and now you want to be the tough nigga on the panel, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut your puss ass up. Shut your weak ass up. High yellow ass hoe. How you a high yellow hoe? That's what you is. You a high yellow. You a high yellow hoe. Can't even fill up a motherfucking beard. Come check me where you could grow a motherfucking mustache in a beard. Your motherfucking empty ass face, nigga, with your motherfucking close ass eyebrows. Eyes closer than the motherfucker. Look like you missing a whole motherfucking chromosome. Weak ass, soft hands ass nigga. You nigga don't even own a motherfucking toolbox. Nah, nigga don't even. I'm not about to sit up here and be motherfucking police by a nigga that don't even know a motherfucking flathead from a Phillips head. Shut your weak ass up, soft ass Steph Curry, weak bitch ass nigga. Shut your weak ass up, nigga. Go sit down in
Hey,
the
East,
motherfucking sun.
you know
Maybe
what's
I get a little.
interesting?
Maybe I'll respect you a little bit. Up here looking like a motherfucking biracial baby. You
Hey,
motherfucking
East,
octoroon.
East,
Nigga, shut your
East.
ass
You know
up.
what's
You over here
interesting?
having real nigga conversation. This the real niggas. We part of the real nigga. You a motherfucking octoroon. Go sit in the motherfucking tanning bed before you come
Hey,
over here trying to tell somebody what to do.
can we
You
get
weak
back on the
ass, soft
subject?
ass, puss ass, motherfucking Wonder Bread looking ass nigga. Fuck ass, hoe ass, bitch ass nigga. Shut the fuck up.
She called you a ramen noodle honey bun, bro. Don't take
Shut your
that
soft
shit.
ass up. Yeah, I'm be
Yo,
racist. I'ma be
East.
racist, you
You know what's
motherfucking
funny?
octoroon. You third of a
What's
third of a
funny is
third.
this
Get
guy.
the fuck out of here. Shut your ass up,
He
Wonder
said ain't
Bread.
nobody scared of you.
Shut
He
your
ready
ass
to
up.
throw
We supposed to
hands.
be scared of
That
you.
word is
We
He
crazy.
go
supposed to be scared of you, soft hands having ass nigga. Shut your weak ass up. Shut the fuck up.
that waffle color brother gonna lay hands on you. He about to Lego your ego. Crazy work. Listen,
That's
what's
like you
interesting?
such an instigator. Shut up.
No,
Wonder
I got
bread
you.
ass nigga.
Listen, you know what's interesting? He talked about emotional intelligence and he said, my uncles, two of them, they lack emotional intelligence. They punch walls. Look how quick he was to anger. I bet you his walls look like a fucking jungle gym. Like you can climb his walls with all the holes in them. He just lost his shit. Women not safe around guys like that.
Damn, East.
Just treated that nigga whole life, man.
Damn. He got his feelings.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. As a man, bro, you only got a certain amount of words you got for a motherfucker. I don't know too many niggas that can go back and forth with anybody all day. I ain't doing no hooting and hollering. But back to the
No,
original
you
point.
don't. You can't
Back to
report
the
East and
original
come
point.
back Wonder Bread. Go ahead,
Not
Dad
y'all
D.
title
Let's
telling
get to
on
the
me.
original point, man. I feel like y'all just don't love niggas like that. Period. Y'all just don't love niggas. Like that's the bottom line, man. Y'all don't love niggas like that. We be looking for love. Y'all really don't love niggas like that, man. We just gotta go ahead and accept it. Y'all really don't love niggas like that.
Okay, we heard you the
We
first
delusional.
6 times, sir. That's
I'm
fine. Nobody,
I'm just going. I just
nobody's
gotta
gonna
stand on that.
argue that point. You got that one.
Y'all don't
No,
exactly. That's the.
no. Nobody's disagreeing with you. You're just repeating yourself now. Go
I
ahead,
am.
word.
Hey, GA, you a bitch on hood, nigga.
Hey,
Like I
you
said,
light
you a
skinned. I don't
bitch.
argue with
Like
niggas
I said,
that's
I
the
don't give a
same
fuck
color
about my
as
skin color.
waffles.
I'll beat your ass, bro. That's on
Oh,
hood, nigga, on
you gonna
neighborhood, nigga.
scratch me in a
Come to
you gonna
LA,
scratch
bro.
me in
I'll
a
You
whoop
ain't
your
gonna
ass on,
do
come here.
bro.
shit.
No, no,
On,
no,
bro,
You
nigga,
no.
you
I
ain't
got
on
ain't
this,
shit,
cuz.
gonna
nigga,
I
on
do
got this,
hood,
cuz.
nigga.
shit.
Hey,
On
You
cuz.
hood,
ain't
Hey,
nigga, you ain't
gonna
cuz.
talking
do
What you
about
not
shit. You
gonna
shit.
do,
soft
Nigga,
as
cuz?
you ain't
baby
gonna
On
shit. You
squabble,
Tuki.
softer
nigga.
than
No,
You
wet
ain't
no.
gonna
cotton.
squabble, nigga.
Shut
You
No,
your
a
no.
ass
nigga,
On
you a
up.
Tuki,
I'm
bitch.
not
you ain't
about
gonna
to
talk
sit
You
to
up.
a
me
I'm
that
bitch
not
way.
about
on
to
I'ma
sit up
hood,
here
swap
with
nigga.
them
you
You
up.
ain't
nigga
talking
who
about
bottom of
shit.
his feet
You
pink,
ain't
Hold
talking
on.
nigga.
about
Turn the
shit, nigga.
TV off.
Nigga,
No, no,
hold
cuz.
on,
Turn the
hold on,
TV off.
gaslight, hold on,
Squabble up.
gaslight.
Turn the
Nah, cause
TV
you this
off.
nigga ain't gonna do shit. I'm not about to sit up here with no nigga who tipping his dick
Thank y'all for
pink,
getting live goal.
pink dick ass nigga. Shut your soft ass up, weak ass hoe ass puss ass nigga. I can't believe it ain't butter, weak ass nigga. Shut the fuck up. Nigga shaped like motherfucking cinnamon from the Apple Jacks commercial. We supposed to be scared of you? The fuck out of here.
He said, come to LA. No. Why would I come to LA to beat on somebody the same color as Drake?
You trying to
I'm
fight?
not
We're not
doing
gonna
that.
go fight
That's not
nobody
God's
daughter.
plan. That's not God's plan at all.
Mickey, you've been sucking my dick in the comments all day. Come up here and suck my dick on the panel so everybody can see. At least let the niggas, at least advertise your motherfucking skills, Mickey. God damn.
Damn, East, you fucking up those ramen.
First of all, it's not.
God, he knew it was ramen.
It's not wrong. Mind your business, and I didn't know I was eating that.
Shit, all that slurping.
Oh, word. Word. Tara said it was on word.
Y'all, somebody say something because she about to drop us on our necks.
Yeah, nobody's done.
Hold on, go ahead, word.
I'm just go ahead.
Nigga going, no. I guess we done. No, George, you ain't talking about shit. I don't know. It's interesting. I think I need to reword this a little bit. To be honest. But I think I might reword. Huh?
You gotta take the why out. You gotta do men. Cause when you put why do men they come up defensive. You know what I mean? You gotta lure them like a
No, they come in here. I'm talking about the way the conversation is going.
That's what I'm
I
talking
didn't
about.
like the way. Yeah, I didn't like the way this conversation went today.
They come up all defensive when you say why do men desire? But if you put do men desire, they're gonna be like, well, you know what I mean? They'll be more open to the conversation. You gotta lure them like a motherfucking kid in a candy store. Like you want some of this candy, little boy? I got puppies. Like you gotta do it soft about it. This one is a little bit like they already coming in aggressive. They already coming in scared. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, cause they was argumentative as fuck today.
Exactly. You
Which one,
gotta.
JJ?
But they were lying. If we run the prompt tomorrow, what are the traits of a wife? Everything we said today, they're going to say tomorrow.
That's true.
Everything. Every single thing. So the fact that not one man admitted that the list of what is wife material is the same fucking thing as a mother, it's crazy work. If you run it tomorrow, I swear, Tara, they will come up and give you the same shit I said today. They just fucking like when I tell you that men will disagree for the fact of being disagreeable, that's the only thing I ever picked up from that whole ass bitch. But they are disagreeable just because you're a woman. It doesn't matter. They're going to hurt themselves. They would lose money. They would lose a bet. They would lose everything just to say a woman is wrong. I'd be like, you know that you're going to lose your left leg if you keep saying that she's fucking wrong. They'd be like, fuck it. Like, it doesn't matter what you put on the line. They're going to argue it to be disagreeable. And that is a nasty fucking experience. And you wonder why y'all miserable and women don't want to be around y'all no more because you are fucking insufferable. Insufferable, no matter what the truth is. No, 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 all the time. That's that 3-year-old fucking behavior. Excuse me, that's terrible twos. Gave the threes too much credit. Terrible fucking twos. No to everything, even stuff you want. You want to go outside? No. And then you walk outside. That's dealing with a man. Like, seriously. Anyway, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
No, you're absolutely
I
right.
should just ask the question and the motivation behind it.
Say
But
what?
the question I was talking about earlier, I just felt like there was extra argumentative today. I don't know. Niggas always want to argue, but today was
Maybe
like
because they
different.
truly do. I think that because they truly don't understand what's wrong with being with them wanting the care and attention of a child. I don't. Maybe they just don't understand like what's wrong with that.
Yeah, they ain't figured it out. I figured it out a long time ago.
Oh, you ain't figuring out nothing but how to.
Literally came up here and said we don't just need the care of a child, but special children.
I just think it's a level of self awareness. They just don't have. But
Yeah,
I
like
don't
you're
know.
not gonna see any man saying, don't you dare make me a plate. Don't you dare cook me a meal. You're making me feel like a child. Don't you dare. Don't you dare do any of this. Don't you clean the house. Don't you clean my clothes. Like no one says that shit. Like none of the men say that stuff. They don't reject you doing anything that their mother did for them ever. Making the bed, putting their shoes up, hanging their coat, whatever you do, they don't reject it and tell you to stop doing it. Like, oh, well, please don't. The fuck? They ask you to do it. They
I
will
told you,
trick
Dark
you
Horse.
into doing it. Huh?
Dark Horse, I told you about the man who got his page banned. He does stay at home dad content, and they reported his page, and he's on his third page, and he's a stay at home dad. Like he does the cooking, he does the cleaning, he picks the kids up, he does like little crafts and everything, and they call him a simp because he don't work. And his
Damn.
what the
I
fuck?
got in the live, y'all. I got in the live. I'm gonna call y'all. All right, y'all. We got them all.